All right, what's going on, guys? Dark Side of the Mic, episode 143. My name is James. To my left is Paul Rodriguez of the Paul Rodriguez Show. To my right is Jason Delgado of the Pops and Shots podcast. And controlling the ones and twos over there is Drew Zoo. What's up, Drew?
What's going on? What's going on? How y'all doing?
We're doing good, man. We're doing good.
Living well. How y'all feeling?
Jason, glad you can make it.
Thanks, man. I think I was for a while, man.
Yeah, being that you couldn't make it to your last episode of your own show.
I'm actually part-time if you see that now, unfortunately, yeah.
Starting to think another guy around here is part-time as well.
No comment on that one. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm going a little part-time, man. For a long time, I've been giving, not to throw jabs, of course. I've been giving, Gabriel hell for, dude, get a job. You don't have a job, right? Well, shout out to Gabriel. He finally got a job.
Word.
I didn't realize that it would fuck up. Now it's 3 schedules we got to juggle around. And now I'm the odd guy out. It's damn. Because they're the ones that live, 2 minutes away in Lockhart. Yeah. I'm the one in Austin. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, man. I just kind of...
You moved on to greener pastures?
Him getting a job, kind of eliminated me from the show full-time. Or weekly, I would say. So,
Yeah, I didn't know that he didn't have a job other than your occasional jabs on the show.
Yeah, it's all fun and games. I mean, I hope he didn't take it seriously. He took it seriously, but it's all good. He's cool. Yeah, he has a job now though. So
is it fun and games, James?
It's all fun and games, just like fantasy football, man.
It's all fun and games until people start talking about you.
Hell yeah, man.
Damn, man.
Yeah, hope everyone's doing well out there. Hopefully everyone is healthy and stuff. Shout out to my buddy Joe Angel Gonzalez. He's feeling under the weather, and so I hope he gets back on his feet and gets back to work and all of that stuff. But nonetheless, we're here for your entertainment. What's up, Paul? What's going on? What's up with that stogie?
Man,
dude?
living good. I got the beach hat on. I got the stogie ready to go. 5 o'clock today. I'm officially on vacation. So I'm gonna be heading out to my fantasy football weekend, which is consists of about 3-day weekend. So I'm off tomorrow, pick up supplies, get on the road, go to the middle of nowhere in Dehanis, Texas, which is it's probably, where Cashapp is, Hondo?
Hondo. I know. I have a good friend from Hondo.
Okay,
actually.
so yeah, it's right northwest of Hondo.
Okay, yeah.
There's a big ranch out there.
By Bandera, kind of?
It's not that far.
Okay.
It's so if you know where Sabinal, I think it's Sabinal and Hondo on 90. It's smack dab in between, but 20 miles north.
How far is it from La Pryor?
Oh yeah, it's way from La Pryor.
Totally opposite direction.
Yeah,
okay.
La Pryor is further southwest.
Yeah. Okay. I got you.
But yeah, man, I'm looking for a good time. I've been running.
You're looking for a good time?
I am a good time. I don't know what the hell you talking about.
Well, James, you already heard him. He said he bleached it.
I bring the action.
Damn.
I just, bro. Like I said, gotta be here for a good time.
Hey, so since we're gonna be a little sports heavy, kind of out of the norm on this show, I'm a Green Bay Packers fan. Paul here is a
boo.
Yeah, Dallas Cowboys. Yeah.
No, actually, no. I'm just a football fan.
Okay.
But I love the Oilers. I grew
the
up.
Titans.
I grew up back
the
in
Titans.
The time.
You mean?
Well, they own the rights to the Oilers.
Yeah, I know.
You're right.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I had friends who crossed over. They went from Oilers.
They went to Tennessee.
To Titans.
Oh wow.
In a heartbeat, because they had, of course, McNair at the time. R.I.P. And then when Vince Young went out from Texas to the Titans, everybody kind of went because there was a lot of Longhorn fans. But I love the Oilers. That debacle in the 90s still hurts me when Buffalo got them. But love
was
the
it the Music City Miracle, right? Yeah, that's right.
Miracle.
That's right.
That was a fun time.
And that was a controversial draft too, because that very draft, the Texans the first overall pick that year, and they chose to pass on Vince.
Right. They
for
took
Mario Williams. Yeah. So that might have.
Do you think shit would have went down differently for Vince had he have been drafted?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, he was in a situation where head coach was Jeff Fisher, I believe. Didn't really believe in him, didn't want him. It was kind of a Bud Adams decision upstairs.
Right.
Rest in peace, I guess.
Damn.
So it's kind of that, it's force fed on Jeff Fisher. So he was destined to fail day one, unfortunately. Yeah, but at the same time, Vince Young, of course, I'm not in the quarterback room, I don't know, but rumor is he didn't really put the time and effort into his own craft, and
that's been self-admitted on his own. He's
there you go.
In other different interviews, he's come out and said that I wasn't mature enough to handle the responsibility at the time, which he did win Rookie of the Year his rookie season, but I don't think going from Madison to Texas, Houston, Madison to Texas, he had everything handed to him. And
Oh, yeah, man.
when the
With UT,
adversity
man,
kind of got there, it just wasn't really working for him in Tennessee.
So to answer your question, yeah, most definitely Vince Young's career would have been a lot different. I'm not saying he's gonna be like a future Hall of Famer or anything. I'm not saying that, but it definitely would have made a little bit of a difference. Most definitely.
Yeah, for sure. And so Jason over here is Houston Texans fan.
Unfortunately, I am.
You can't see his
Why you
hat.
say unfortunately?
Because have you seen us today?
Dude,
We had a
they look
25
pretty damn good against the Cowboys last
That's
weekend.
preseason, by the way.
Hey.
I don't read into preseason at all. I mean,
the first quarter they looked pretty
so you
good.
got
Pretty even.
So where do I even begin? We got a 25-year-old franchise quarterback who doesn't want to be there. That's a big X right there.
But is it his fault he doesn't want to be there?
It's both their faults.
I agree with that.
It's Houston and Deshaun. There's two rights don't make a wrong, or two wrongs don't make a right. Whatever.
Apparently, he'd rather be at a massage parlor.
Hey,
Hey,
the
man, I
case
would
is still
too.
open. The case is still open.
It's a
Hold
civil
on.
suit. It's a civil suit.
All 22 are still open, so I can't comment at the moment. Okay.
All 22.
Ah, yeah.
God.
And that is not like
Dang.
that's a fact, unfortunately. You got a head coach in David Coley, who's never been a head coach. The highest position he's been is a wide receivers coach for Baltimore and Kansas City back in the day. So his resume does not speak for a head coaching position.
They need a yes man in that position right now.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
most
what he
definitely.
is. Hey,
What? What
no,
I say?
he's going to remind me of Jason Garrett.
Yeah, probably. He
know what I'm
might be a
saying?
clapper.
We don't know.
I mean, he probably won't be as good as clappers as Garrett, but
Hey, I can laugh about the Cowboys, dog. Don't worry about me. I'm good over here.
Because it's coming.
It's
I
coming.
mean,
All right.
all pro wide receiver is a year old. All pro wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins traded for nothing,
Right.
basically.
Bag of balls.
We haven't had a first round pick in 2 years, so there's really very little future guaranteed right there. We are.
Do you think Laramie Tunsil was worth it? Was worth that pick?
Now, no. At the time, yes. He had like I said, he had a franchiser quarterback.
Right.
You got to protect him. You got to keep him on his feet. If he's on his feet, you have a chance to win. Well, now looking back, I mean, we have an All Pro guarding Tyrod Taylor. We wasted way too much on that. 2 firsts and a second, man, for a left tackle. Yes, he is like a top 5 left tackle in the league.
Right.
He got paid. He's the high. I think it's currently the highest paid left tackle in NFL history. I mean, you better pay him. You spend all them draft picks on him.
But that, to me, that just gives more of an opportunity for the Texans to kind of rebuild, and I think that's their mindset right now. Is that their onus right now is let's go and get through a couple of seasons. Let's get the draft picks back. Maybe they can parlay that trade with Deshaun to maybe somebody like Miami or another team that they can get first round picks back in that collateral.
That's why I say unfortunate, because I've heard this like 5 times in 19 years. How many times can you rebuild in 19 years?
Well, that means your ownership has an issue. Just
Most
look at the
definitely.
Dallas
Oh, I
Cowboys.
forgot to tell you that though too. Upstairs, the McNair family.
Right.
Rest in peace, I guess. You
But
know,
look, when Robert McNair was running it, he was doing pretty well. It's just you're in
define well.
positions. They were in the playoffs. They were
in
contending
the
for
AFC
divisions.
South.
You're talking about Peyton Manning and then Andrew Luck afterwards.
Those years we did not make the playoffs against Peyton Manning.
Right.
I wish
But what
we
I'm
did.
saying is that you had the time to go ahead and bring in resources to let them have an opportunity. What's so funny?
Excuse me.
I know, right?
He's trying to.
I was thinking the same thing too. Like, this is a.
Hey,
I wanted to talk about my week.
hello.
But yeah, I don't know, man. Making the playoffs in the AFC South back in the day was like, come on, you beat the weak Titans, you beat the weak Jacksonville. I mean, Jacksonville's still weak. I mean, they do have a high ceiling now, but that took like what 20-something years to say. And the Colts were going through a transition with Manning and Luck. We happened to catch him at the right time. A couple of AFC South titles here and there, and that's the peak of his career,
Right.
as a Texan owner. And his son seems to be even dumber.
Horrible.
Garbage.
Hot fire.
Cal McNair is so garbage.
Dumpster fire.
It's unbelievable.
Jack used to be with them.
Oh, you know Jack
Sincerity.
Easter. Oh, that guy is. That.
Can we just throw them all in the bin and just toss them out with recycling?
I thought you were going to say
And
light on
why
fire.
is he in the building? Like,
Who used to be?
like what's his exact? Not to be funny. What is his title?
He is a proud man, praising the Lord, and Cal McNair's eating it up.
Who y'all talking about?
Jack Easterby.
Exactly.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, like what is he in? What is your title? Like, what does your pay stub say? Like,
That's
what
a good
do
question.
you do?
He's an advisor.
He advised a lot of bullshit, man. And so that's why I say unfortunate. Yes, I'm unfortunately Houston Texan fan.
Right.
In 19 years, I haven't really seen shit.
Damn,
I've
that's.
seen a couple of AFC South titles, like I just said, but other than that, I haven't really seen nothing.
Saw JJ Watt.
He was amazing in his prime. He was amazing. I saw Andre Johnson.
Yep.
I saw Arian Foster.
Aaron Foster. Retired.
I saw Deshaun for like a year or two.
2 years. Yeah.
That's about it.
D Hop.
For about a year or two.
Dude.
That's about 5. About 5 years, yeah.
Yeah, how hard was that when they let go of him?
I was disgusted, man. It literally felt like someone.
Really?
Disgusted.
Yeah,
Somebody
man.
punch you in the gut.
Yeah, literally, man. Like, I heard rumors like the entire week. I'm like, nah, there's no way you're gonna trade him. And when they trade him, I'm like, well, okay, well, because the David Johnson, what was it? David Johnson, a 4th round pick, I believe. That didn't leak till like 2 hours later. So the whole time, I'm like, okay, we traded DeAndre Hopkins. Okay. Man, it's gonna be a monster package back. Like, it's got to be something big. And when I saw David Johnson in the 4th round, it was the 2nd round. It was David Johnson in the 2nd round, and yeah, it was just a punch in the gut, man. It was just, I still haven't recovered. I don't think I ever will.
I can see it on your face.
Yeah, I don't think I ever will. To be honest with you, you can ask me in 10 years. That's really going to affect me.
It may be better when Deshaun finally gets moved, and depending on the compensation,
It will. And then that's another topic. Like, what's his package going to come back as? He's not going to play for an entire year. 2021 is done. He's not playing this year. He's not going to play it down. Next year, when or if.
You don't think he's going to play it down this year?
No. No
Why
way.
do you say that?
Because there's so much pending stuff out there. 22.
Here's
the
the
NFL
thought.
has got to suspend him here.
Why haven't they already done it? That's the real question. We've had many situations.
That's a good question.
We've
That's
had
a
many
really good
situations
question.
in the NFL where players are getting suspended for lesser
Oh
events.
yeah, most definitely.
And in this instance, you have potentially 22 civil cases that potentially could go criminal, and then Goodell is just like nothing's going on. And then you have, because of the CBA, Deshaun has to be at training camp.
Also get fined. He'll get fined daily.
Daily, like 50, 60 grand.
So if you're gonna start a regular season game, you would imagine you at least practice once.
Well, he's
right?
practicing, but he's not playing.
No, he's our scout team safety at the moment.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Is he on the sideline as a safety?
And then he's on the sideline in the 2nd field or 3rd field, whatever they have, the multiple fields, with a personal trainer over there. He has not thrown to one receiver once.
He's not going to either.
So why would you start a game if you're not literally?
But I'm saying he
not
may
with
be on
the
another
team.
team playing.
sorry,
Another
what?
team. He may be on a different team playing.
Well, they haven't showed it on camera.
Listen, I'm going to put it this way.
They haven't showed that Texan camp at
If
all.
Miami goes the way they went last year when Tua started the season and then gets replaced mid-game by Fitzpatrick, I could see definitely a trade mid-season with Miami, but the compensations have to be right.
You don't think every GM in the league is like a little nervous? Like, I don't want to trade for Deshaun because with all these, we don't know his future yet. What if he's like guilty of all these?
But that's a what if.
That's a scary what if.
But you have to
You don't want to
allow-
give up your future for a scary what if.
Well, I think if there was something going to happen, it would have already come to fruition, and I think that's the
That's
biggest
true,
issue
too.
right now.
Yeah.
If the
That
process
was a
doesn't
fact,
play
yeah.
out through courts, then there wouldn't really have to be that much of a scary process. But
What's
at the
taking
same
so long?
That's the question.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the question.
That's a good question.
So is it the Houston court system, or is it the lawyers continuing to say we need more time to prepare?
It's that, and then so
as
many
it
damn
used-
cases. You got to think everybody's working on their own case. I mean,
But one lawyer represents all of them.
yeah, but
what's
that
his
one
name?
lawyer.
What's his name?
Imagine,
Something like Busey.
imagine that one lawyer.
Tony
lawyer.
Busby. Yeah, Busby.
But imagine that one lawyer. You're like, hey, look, I got to talk to. I have to get all these 22 people to agree on one thing.
Let me tell you
Give me
something.
extra
But if,
time.
but if that's
Give me
even if
more
he's telling
time.
the truth.
Let me tell you something.
And he may not
You
be
don't-
playing lawyer talk.
You don't ever trust a guy named Tony Busby.
Anybody named Busby? If they're named Busby, cut it.
It must be an inside joke.
I have no idea either. I feel like we missed something there.
And I know a guy named Busby.
Oh, is he related to Tony?
Busby. Yeah.
Is he related to Tony Busby?
Shit, I wouldn't doubt it.
What if he was?
Can we get that confirmed? Is that possible?
Oh shit.
And Rusty Hardin is representing Deshaun Watson. So yeah, one of those two lawyers are. This is one big shit show, man.
That is true.
This is one big shit show.
Yeah.
You
You all right
requested
there, buddy?
Can you mute mine?
you requested the trade at the worst time possible. You know what I mean?
I don't know. It would be surprising to me if it really happened this season. Like, I think it probably happened after the season's over.
I agree, yeah.
But just because of what you kind of identify or stated about, you don't know the outcome of what can happen in the courts. And so for that ambiguity kind of moving forward, I think it's really hard to make a big decision with a player
Yeah.
and your picks. That's the scary part, is you're going to give ones away. They're probably going to be future ones. It's 22 and 23s.
And let's say, like, in a perfect world, he's innocent of all 22. Let's just say, right?
Okay.
What is his value at that point? You haven't played in over a year. Your reputation's damn near damaged. I mean, it's not a good look for, What is a good trade value back?
for him, with the upside and him being so young, he's not even 26 yet.
No, exactly.
I would say if it was me, if I was a GM, I'd be willing to give up a 22 first.
Okay.
And 2 second-round picks, a 22 second and a 23 second.
Where do you put him now? Top 5, top 10?
When playing,
Quarterback,
I think he's top 5.
Yeah, I think he is.
I definitely think he's top 5.
Top 3?
No. Hold on. Let me think out loud right now. I got
Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers. Who's better than Deshaun at that time?
Maybe a Russell Wilson.
No.
Give me a sec. I'm still thinking.
Brady?
No,
He's
not
44
Brady.
years old.
Super Bowl champion.
There's got to be somebody out there I'm missing.
Maybe Josh Allen. Maybe Justin Herbert. Okay.
Herbert's on the rise.
Josh Allen is the number 1 fantasy QB. We'll get to fantasy.
I like Josh Allen. Let's not, okay? Let's not get to fantasy.
Come on, bro.
Hey, so did you end up making your own team this year?
We'll get there.
I do have a league of my own.
get there.
Yes, I do.
Hey, he's in a league of his own.
I do have a league.
Yeah, so Google says the top quarterbacks. So it's Patrick Mahomes,
Here we go.
Aaron Rodgers, Brady, Deshaun Watson, Russell Wilson,
See.
Dak Prescott,
According to who?
Josh Allen.
Okay,
well, you know what? That's a good argument. Watson might be number 3.
Cards Wire.
He's number 3 or 4.
What's a betting now?
So that they're telling you that they're that good as far as bettings go.
Stats, yeah.
Definitely top 5.
I like Deshaun.
I do too. I love Deshaun. I'm gonna cry the day he gets traded.
Let's switch gears a little bit. So the other day, one of the more vocal guys in the NFL, Cole Beasley, against the, being like, I guess, mandatory vaccinations in the NFL. Is that what you would call it?
No, they're highly encouraged right now.
Unofficially.
Okay. So when he came out, and basically said, he doesn't want to be vaxxed. It's his decision,
Right.
and all of that. Which I gotta agree with.
It is, yeah.
My body, my choice.
Okay.
Is it your choice?
How do you feel about that, Jason?
You're putting your team in the. Go ahead.
And so since then, my bad, because I see the question.
It's okay.
So since then, he's been told to quarantine. Is that right, Paul?
Because he was exposed to a personnel and he is not vaxxed. The protocol is that he needs to quarantine for 5 days. He tested negative, but because he is unvaccinated, he is required to be away from the team facilities for 5 days. Same thing with Cam Newton.
What's his story exactly? I read something very briefly.
So Cam Newton, do we want to stay on that?
Yeah.
So Cam Newton had the scheduled medical appointments away from the team facilities that were approved by the Patriots. There was some ambiguity and uncertainty with the rules for the NFL protocols. And in the NFL protocols, if you are unvaccinated, you're required to have daily testing. Okay. Cam Newton was receiving daily testing at this other medical facility. The NFL has partnered with an independent testing company, and the only test they're going to recognize, that be the NFL, the only ones they'll recognize is from this partner that they have. Because the test that Cam Newton received at a different third-party medical facility are invalid. And because he's unvaccinated, he must quarantine for 5 days due to the policy that the NFL has outlined.
Wow, that was a very detailed answer. That was really good.
It's my business, bro.
That was a very good answer. Almost like you read it.
What's funny is I've read it a few times, I've listened to it a few times, I've said it a few times. It's a prepared answer.
As you're talking, I'm like,
he
dang,
just regurgitates it on here.
As you're talking, I'm like, dang, he's not reading nothing. This is straight off the dome. That's impressive.
I try to do that.
That's awesome. What do I feel about that? You're definitely putting your teammates or your team in a bad situation. Doesn't the NFL have this thing where you could possibly forfeit games due to like incidents or due to like what's the word?
Like COVID protocol.
Yeah,
like if you don't, like if so many people on your team are positive or whatever, they're like, oh, tough shit, you got to forfeit. Is that the way it goes?
He definitely puts his team in a bad situation.
Millions of dollars at risk if there were a game not to be played. Like $50 million.
I have a question, which might be a controversial one, but is he worth releasing because there's like
Cam?
Cole Beasley. I thought we were talking about Beasley.
No, he is a highly effective weapon for Josh Allen.
So he's worth the basically drama or distraction. Is it a distraction? I guess. Yeah, distraction.
Well, I think because Cole played at SMU, and I think also because he did play at Dallas in the beginning of his career.
I remember that.
It's a recognizable name for us in Texas. But see, is anybody talking about this with Cam in New England?
No.
Boston. Is anybody talking about this with Kirk Cousins in Minnesota?
What's Kirk Cousins doing?
Kirk Cousins the same thing. He does not want to be vaccinated, and there's numerous players.
He's like, no vax. You like that? You like that?
You like that, right? That shit was funny.
Dude,
He's quoted as saying, "If I die, I die."
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I did hear that. Yeah, that's him. I remember someone done this Drago shit.
And then there's a lot of other players in Washington. Ron Rivera's had conniption fits because the majority of his players are choosing not to be vaccinated, and it's within their rights. But at the same time, it's like if your employer is encouraging you and manipulating the rules, I'm going to use that word. They're manipulating the rules to make life easier for you to have the vaccine. It may be in your best interest, but at the same time, we're talking about billions of dollars on the line for the players, millions of dollars, and so.
Yeah, but is that hurting them money-wise?
Each subject has to be impacted, or each subject has to be taken into consideration, like case by case. And like this instance for the NFL, it's like not only do you have the dollars, we'll get to that in a second. Not only do you have the dollars at risk, but you also have the players' like health at risk.
Right.
And so there's the fine line. Like we come to know, like with COVID, you can be vaccinated and you can still transmit. And if you're unvaccinated, you can transmit, which 5-6 months ago was unheard of.
Right.
It's like if you got the vaccine, you're golden.
Well, now it's because there's been time and there's been data that's been collected and all of that stuff.
Right, but nobody was. How come that was? My biggest thing is how come this wasn't foreseen if we had.
Because we didn't have enough data.
Maybe,
just like barely now. We've
had other epidemics. We've had the swine flu in 2009. Then we've had other pandemics like in 1918.
But it wasn't
swine flu.
It wasn't this particular virus. COVID-19.
But at the same time, we have research that is administered by the World Health Organization so that we can be prepared for instances of this case. And so that's my biggest frustration is like, y'all, are we believing that they were this unprepared? I don't know. But we seem to be, right?
Yeah.
And so
we are.
So this instance is in the NFL realm. It's like, how do we manage this? Well, they're saying, look, you got to get the juice, right?
What are they calling it now? You get the
Fauci.
No, they're calling it like they're not calling it like getting stick. They're calling it getting something.
The jab.
The jab.
The jab.
Yeah,
you got to get jabbed.
Yeah, I'm listening to this audiobook. It's called oh god damn it, what is it called? It's about vaccination. It's about it's about vaccinations and all this shit. It's just been going on since forever, dude.
Oh, yeah.
There's a virus, there's a sickness, there's a vaccine. People are, resistant. They're split, it's politicized. This ain't nothing
That's the
new.
tough thing is when it gets that way.
Who would have known that when this came? So let's go back and let's touch on this whole, vaccine and all that shit. When you guys started y'all's podcast, it was out of COVID boredom. Is that correct?
Very true.
Because I remember y'all's first one, Tiger King.
That was garbage.
Right?
That episode was so garbage.
Dude, okay.
That show was garbage.
To be fair, 90% of our episodes are still garbage. But that one especially was garbage. Yeah. But yeah, you're right. It was created because we weren't chilling with each other. Hey, just do something over Zoom. It's this podcast thing we've been talking about for a while, and yes, it became over.
Yeah,
due to COVID.
And man, my opinions have changed. Like not so many times, but they've changed since the beginning because I was like, oh shit. And you would think that everybody would be on the same page. There's this virus that's running rampant. Nobody really knows what the hell's going on. And then we got Trump in the mix. And then we got Fauci in the mix. And then there's going to be a vaccine. And it's crazy.
Right.
So me, at first, I was like, I'm not doing shit. We went to Zoom, which fuck Zoom, Jason.
Yeah, I told you that earlier. Yeah. I hate Zoom.
Yeah. And so, but it was tough on us because we had to all get on the same page to where we felt like, okay, guys, we can now get together. And there was some people that didn't, like that, but it's our show. We do what we want.
There you go.
And, and it's still to this day, there's others, so I went to the concert Friday. There was no mask. Nobody was wearing a fucking mask.
How many people were there?
Shitload.
Packed.
It was loud as fuck there, dude. It was loud.
Oh, you live close, right?
Yeah,
I live right by Coda.
Okay.
And you can usually depending on what kind of concert, you can hear the music or feel like the bass. But that one in particular, like goddamn windows were like moving.
That was me in the middle, dude.
I got to the point like, who the fuck is performing? I had to get on my phone.
You gotta look it up.
Coda lineup, you know, like Megadeth. Who the fuck is Megadeth?
Yeah, it sounds like fucking Megadeth.
Yeah, right.
Here's James drunk as fuck on Snapchat.
Oh, then I saw a couple hours later. Oh, James is there. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm glad I don't have Snapchat.
So yeah, man, me too. So
Me too.
no, I'm saying like I'm glad you don't too. You
I
know?
got you.
Yeah. So anyways, I'm there like jamming out, drinking, not a care in the world, and I get texts from a few people. They're like, "Hey man, I hope you're being safe and all this shit," and I'm like, immediately just like, oh, dude. But then the next day back at work and I'm like, yeah, I didn't want to feel like irresponsible prick, and especially we were gonna have you guys over here today, and so I went and got a COVID test, which was the 4th day from that show. I tested negative, of course.
Oh, thank God.
Bless your heart.
They don't recommend you get tested 5 to 7 days after exposure, but whatever. I went and got tested.
So are you getting one more then?
No, I'm not. No, I didn't. I gotta work, man.
You better hit up Walgreens.
No, I'm not doing that. And so yeah, man, it's just crazy, dude. Like, whatever. This is my thing. Whatever you choose to do, that's you, man. I know what I'm doing for me. Like schools, there's a lot of people that the school, Lockhart ISD, they didn't mandate. They voted. It was a 2-4 vote on mask mandate going against the governor's orders, and then only 2 people voted for a mask mandate. But I'm like, regardless, I already told my kids, keep your mask on all day. Take it off for a breather. Don't fucking suffocate yourself, but keep your mask on all day. So I'm doing what I feel like we got to do, because, as far as, and I had my first shot, I'm going for my second one this weekend. But even then, it's like that, people are like, everybody needs to get vaccinated. That's the problem. Well, if you're vaccinated, you can still contract and carry it and pass it on.
Right.
So from my understanding, the only thing that a vaccine does is
make you not die.
Yeah,
It keeps you out of the hospital.
from being hospitalized.
That's about it,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Yeah.
Well, that's
And
funny.
I'm cool with that.
That's funny
Keep
you
me out
bring
of the
that
hospital.
up because Pat McAfee, he's got a big show on YouTube, and today he woke up with 104 fever, and he has both vaccines. He has both shots.
I saw that on his Twitter earlier today.
And so it's
yeah.
like you ask yourself. That's why I keep saying like, what's real? Like what's really going to protect us? What's really going to take care of us? And it's like,
I mean, the real thing
we
would
have
be
to
protect
wait?
yourself, wear a mask.
Yeah, for sure. And that's the
do
thing,
what
is
you
like,
gotta do.
How long is it going to take? I thought we would be done by 21 with this.
I think
People are saying this is going to be 5 years.
God damn.
And so it's like,
damn.
and so you start thinking about, okay, you get vaccinated. Okay, do you wear the mask? It's like, what changed? Nothing changed.
Nothing.
And so we're still on this roller coaster where we're figuring things out.
Yeah.
And so we really have to kind of, I think, take into consideration every single opportunity or option to keep ourselves safe. But it's going to be on you need to do what you got to do for yourself. That's kind of where I see it.
Yeah, because a lot of these people, man, they got the vaccine and they thought they were fucking Superman, bro. Hey, I don't need a mask. I don't wear a mask. Fucking breathing in people's faces.
Yeah, or you had COVID, like you tested positive, you quarantined, you did the 14 days, and then you had a couple of beers to kind of wash down COVID, and then you kind of came out of it okay.
Yeah.
But for some people, they didn't come out
No,
okay.
they didn't. Yeah.
And so, for me, it's like, look, do what you need to do to take care of yourself. I'm gonna do what I need to do to take care of myself.
Yeah. I was one of, because I had COVID, right? And I was all like, I ain't gonna lie, I was all chingon after we beat it. I was all like,
You're all immunity free.
Yeah, he had three months of immunity.
Yeah, and I let everybody know it.
He had that
On
fucking
Snapchat.
Yeah, but no. So I was like, man, it ain't nothing. But I said before too, and I had people tell me, they're like, dude, you're being like a fucking inconsiderate prick right now, because I was like, I'm not worried about it. Like, I exercise. I don't eat like totally like shit, and like I do eat shitty food, but not all the time. I just felt confident that if I were to get it, I could beat it. So I wasn't worried about it, and I was staying away from my elders and all of that stuff. I was keeping away and whatnot, and I ended up getting it, and I did get sick, but I was cool. My girl was asymptomatic, and I was surprised because we got 6 kiddos at the house. And none other ones got it.
Oh,
and
good.
we got them all tested at the beginning, at the end. in the end, we all tested negative, and I was like, we can finally move past this. And it was hell, dude. Because we cook and we do all of that shit, so it was hell. So after that, I was like, yeah, whatever, dude, COVID, whatever. But then, I like to say now, there's a story for every fucking scenario. Yeah. And I was like, if I got it, so I read this thing on Facebook, one of my Facebook friends, and she was like, dude, I had COVID, and then it came back, and it hit me harder. You need a vaccine, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, fuck, dude, I don't want to get it again. And then, be one of these people. So I was like, yeah, I told my girl, it's time to go get vaccinated. So we went and got our first shot. Getting the second one, this coming weekend. I was
gonna say, yeah, it should be coming up, right?
Yeah, but man, that's the one that apparently makes you.
Yeah, the second one got me a little bit.
Hey,
the first one wasn't shit.
What brand did you get?
Pfizer.
Oh, well, that's the only one that's FDA approved.
That's apparently the real good one.
Yeah.
Apparently, or the officially good one.
Got that real good money.
Got that stamp on you.
Right.
That one you get.
They're the ones that paid enough money to get the stamp.
It's that one you get when you're on Medicaid.
Hey, that's that government relations.
Yeah, but so Jason, you're fully vaccinated now?
I am fully vaccinated. Yeah, I'm actually due for a booster shot coming up. I do plan to get that. I was one of the first people to get the shot. I got it in mid-December.
How did you do that?
I don't know if I can say it on here.
Whose dick did you suck?
I can't say his name. I was like,
shout out Foogie.
It went through. Fuck no, not Foogie. I'll tell you off camera how I got it. I basically, more or less, snuck into a clinic.
Oh, okay, you snuck in?
Kinda.
Yeah.
I said I worked for a certain company. And I didn't show proof because they weren't requiring proof. This is a true story. I swear to God. I swear on my children. And 10 minutes later, in the arm.
There you go.
And it was like December. I have my car still. It was like December 20th, December 19th. It was like way over there.
How did you get it in December of 19?
That's when it first came out. I'm telling you, when it first came out.
20?
Yeah, 20.
Yeah, December 20th.
They said December of 19.
No,
December 19 or 20th.
December 20th, 2020.
What program are you working for?
No. December 2020.
Okay.
I was one of the first ones to get it. So I'm actually due for a booster shot coming up. So I do plan to get that. Hope it doesn't hurt.
When they do the kids shot, are you going to let your kids get it?
Oh, yeah, I will. I'm cool with that.
All right, Jason, bend over.
Anal. Because part of the arm.
Your booster.
Yeah.
Fucking Mickey walks in.
Fuck Mickey.
Hey,
no, he's cool. He's cool, I guess. He's cool.
What's that? You remember Stone Cold when he visited Mr. McMahon when he
in the hospital?
He said, "This is gonna hurt you way more than it hurts me." Yeah.
Put that, and didn't he put the pan over his head too?
Yeah, hit him over the head with the bedpan.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah,
those were the good old days.
Yeah, but yeah, man, it's crazy too because people my thing is just do you, man. I'm not gonna go to school. I've heard stories of parents going to schools and ripping masks off of teachers. What is it?
My wife told me a story about that the other day.
And it's
what
does it bother you, dude?
Yeah.
That's going way overboard. You know what I mean?
When are we gonna get back to the days of we just do our own shit?
Mosh pit or what?
I mean, yeah. That's,
well, James already did.
I ain't ashamed to do a mosh pit. But.
Were you actually in a mosh pit? An actual?
So this time,
what was concert etiquette over there?
All of the other shows that we've been to was in the pit. We had a not so good experience the last time, so my girl was like, "We're gonna get seats for this next show, which is this one."
Right.
And then, I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm old, but I'm getting to that age where I'm like, yeah, I kind of just want to sit in a seat and enjoy the show.
Totally
I don't want to
were
worry
people
about.
In the pit?
No, that's crazy. Understandable.
Oh fuck yeah, dude!
Oh shit!
Of course. And even where we were at, there were seats, and it was getting rowdy as hell. But I mean,
I'm with you in the age thing, man. Nowadays, when I go to shows, man, I'm in the very, very back. I get there 5 minutes before the show starts.
I'm so old, I just don't go.
I'm getting there now.
I'm just people just, it's people. It's the people.
Yeah.
I wish I could go to the show and it's just me and the show. But I'm not young enough to put up with this nonsense out there. I'm like, why are you standing right next to me? I'm just like, nah, I'm not about that life anymore.
I used to go 4 hours early, run to the front row and stand there the whole time just waiting for the show. And nowadays, shows at 8, I'll get there around 8:30. I sit in the back by myself. But yeah, I'm gonna stop going too. Non-COVID related, but I'm just tired of standing. Yeah.
Would you go to a show today? If
I might.
Who's your favorite artist?
Currently or all time?
Currently,
I like this rapper named Lil Baby a lot.
Oh yeah, Little Baby or Da Baby?
No, Lil Baby.
Baby.
Big
Yeah.
difference. Big difference.
I know.
No, big difference. Lil Baby. I like St. John a lot today. He's actually coming to Austin. I'm about to be tested in a couple weeks or a couple months. He's actually coming to Austin in October.
Have to get
so ask me in a couple months if I'm gonna go to a show or not.
all right.
Them two at the top of my head.
You still plan on going to shows then?
I'm not opposed to it, but I will. I started going to Austin FC games.
Really?
I used to go there.
Well, that's not because of COVID.
Well, it's a little. Actually, the small percentage was because of COVID, and the big percentage because they just suck right now.
You got the Houston Texans syndrome.
I'm not going to the Texan games this year. You can't pay me to go to Texan games this year. No, the Austin FC games, they freak me out a little bit these days with the numbers rising up, and they have this like a beer bash segment or several times. It's just water, liquid, just all over you and stuff, And it just cross your mind like, fuck, man, like what if what if one of these people has it? And I'm just covered in beer while I'm thinking about this, so.
See, I ain't about that life.
And I'm officially done with going. And on top of it, they don't win.
They don't
It gets a little depressing.
I was watching like the first month, and I was like, "Where's the W's at?" Then I fell off.
Well, they've won a few games.
They start off hot. They start off like 2-1, and then they lost the next like 9. They did win this week, so that's a rare moment. That's about it.
When you weren't in
I thought that too, but I
didn't go.
They
I didn't
won
go.
like 7 games or something.
No, they won less than 7. I want to say they're like 5 and like 11ish. I could be wrong. Well, I am wrong. 5 and 11ish.
So I gotta ask you, the other day, me and Paul, we were talking about on the Paul Rodriguez show, Monday through Friday. We were talking about.
I did subscribe though to
Shameless
YouTube.
plug. Thank you, sir.
I did subscribe.
We appreciate the support.
Of course.
We were talking about jerseys. I don't know. I got on the subject, and this guy he states, "I won't ever wear another man's jersey on my back,
Never?
as long as he has."
Have you ever?
When I was 11, with the Deion Sanders joined the Cowboys.
Which were the White Stars?
Who are you talking about?
Or
You talking about this guy?
No, the white jersey. It was the home all white, the blue stripes.
I know you're talking about.
21
Yeah.
Deion Sanders on the back.
I like Deion. Deion's dope.
Oh yeah, prime time.
If
Jackson
you,
State.
if you had a chance to interview Dion, would you call him Dion?
No, I'll call him. No, I saw that. No, out of respect. He's technically he's a head coach. So you need to talk to him like a head coach. You can't talk to him like, hey Prime, hey hey Dion. No, he is a head coach. He has a title, so respect the title.
That dude is being a little asshole. Right?
I saw, and didn't he like double down on it? Say something like, okay, Dion.
Yeah, he went,
like,
okay, Dion, and he had like a little shitty grin
I
on
know,
his face.
man. So Dion had every right to just stand up and walk out of the interview. Fuck that interview.
Yeah.
Fuck that reporter.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
And he said, I called Nick Saban Nick.
No, he doesn't. No, bullshit.
Nick Saban would-
Nick would chew you out, dude. You never have another interview with Bama.
Hey, but at the
ever.
same time, is it right for Dion to compare himself to Nick Saban? You know what I'm saying? Like one of the greatest.
Title wise, I mean, we are in the same position. So yeah. I am a higher. You don't. Yeah, he is. He's entitled.
All right.
I was going to say he's also a Hall of Famer too, right?
Now, of course, on the field, there's no. Come on, it's no comparisons. National championships and damn near JUCO down there.
Yeah.
But yeah, he had every right to say, hey, to check him. Like you're a no-name reporter, and I am a figure. So
Yeah.
respect me.
So
You're lucky to be talking to me.
True.
So back to wearing another man's name on your back.
Have I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a lot actually.
Yeah.
Do you?
Do I? Oh man, the last time I wore a jersey. Oh, okay. Funny, we're coming full circle. The last jersey I wore was an Austin FC jersey with my own name in the back. Does that count?
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, I wore Delgado in the back. 27, my birthday, by the way. But a real athlete. The last one I wore was a James Harden. Was about what? And that was about. It was on Christmas. It was a New Year's game. I want to say it was about 3 years ago or so. So yes, about 3 years ago, I wore a James Harden jersey.
Oh, you haven't worn Houston's Texas jersey since then?
No, because they're all gone. Like I actually owned a DeAndre Hopkins jersey, and that's been a while since I worn that one.
Just give it to Tom.
No, no, I did not give it to Tom. Let me think.
There you go.
Dude, by the way, Tom, dude, every time I go to fucking HEB, I know he like runs a motherfucker, but he's just standing there not doing dick.
No, he never
dude.
does.
Yeah.
No, he never does. One time I was in line and I was like, checking out at the register. He's came over just to bullshit with me for like 5 minutes.
Hey, bro, I gotta go, bro.
Not bagging. Poor girl at the register, like beep beep, scanning her own shit and bagging. Tom just standing next to me, just bullshitting. Just okay, whatever. You're the boss. I can't tell you nothing.
He's all, hey, I'm Tom Cruise.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But yeah, he doesn't really do too much. I mean, not that I see.
Yeah.
But he loves his job, and apparently he's really good at it. So shout out to him, I guess.
Been there forever.
He has, right? Yeah. It's been a while. Don't know the actual year, but it's been a long time.
Take notes, Gabriel, for staying at a job.
Yeah, right. Good luck with that one. Yeah, right.
Man.
No. He won't take notes, to say the least.
So the last Houston Texans guy.
Wait, I'm sorry. Do you wear jerseys?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, he wears it.
What do you feel about it? Is it weird to you?
No, fuck no. It's a team I support, along with the player that I like.
Right?
Yeah.
So why is it, just out of curiosity, why is it weird?
So I
Might be hiding something.
no. Like I said, bleached. Like I said, bleached.
I mean, I've been in multiple stadiums. There's thousands of people with,
Sure,
with
yeah.
names. So I'm like,
For me, I think. Well, I grew up. My godfather was a pretty decent running back in college, and he made the Division II Hall of Fame.
oh, nice.
And he's a three-time national champion in D2.
Damn.
And so he kind of introduced it to me early. He's like, I would never put another man's name on my back other than my own. And so that guy introduced me like when I was in high school. And so like I was a pretty decent player in high school, and I always thought to myself, why do I want to represent another human being's legacy when I can create my own legacy? And so that's kind of like the factors that I play into it for me. But again, everybody can do. It's like
that's a
I'm
good
take
answer.
Care of myself,
No,
you can take care of yourself.
It actually is a good answer. I ain't gonna lie. But I mean, I'm not opposed to wearing other men.
Now I will buy them. Like I've talked about this yesterday on our show. I want to have all the Hispanics who are in the NFL Hall of Fame. So like we just had Tom Flores go in, Anthony Munoz. There's another
Roberto Garza.
So he's not in the Hall of Fame yet.
Oh, he's not?
Yeah, not yet. But Van Buren, he was Honduran.
How is Roberto Garza not in the Hall of Fame? He started forever, right?
Well, I mean,
in Atlanta and Chicago.
Yeah, he lives in Kyle actually.
Yeah, I know.
And so maybe one day he'll get in there, but at this time we won't see. But see, so Garza's from Texas A&M Kingsville,
right? Exactly.
That's where my godfather played college football.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, okay. So there's a connection there.
That's cool. I came full circle.
Yeah, no doubt. And so there's a lot of great Hispanics that are going to eventually get into the Hall of Fame just because of time. But like I said, I want to get those autographed jerseys framed up and like put in the studio so we kind of have those.
That'd be dope.
I'm not opposed to buying them. I'm just not going to wear them.
Signed or just jerseys?
Yeah, autographed. Got to be autographed.
Yeah. I used to work at Reebok years ago, man. And the outlet mall in San Marcos.
Yeah.
And Roberto Garza used to come in there all the time, like damn near weekly.
Really?
That guy is very nice. That's a very nice dude.
Yeah.
So I got like multiple, and shockingly, we had like Chicago Bears. This is back when the NFL was with Reebok. I have like several Chicago Bear hats with his signature on there, and yeah, he's a very nice dude. Yeah. And that's how I know he lives in Kyle. He told one of the coworkers one day, "What?
Chicago Bears."
Yeah, I'm not a big Bear fan, but I like Roberto Garza.
Bear down.
Yeah, he's cool. Very nice dude.
Yeah, I'd love to get him on the show. So, Mr. Garza, if you're listening, we'd love to have you on the Paul Rodriguez show.
For sure.
I'll let him know.
Hey man,
please do.
What's your beef with Chris Benoit, bro?
Whoa.
Damn, that was a 180.
What a turn.
Talk about a pivot.
What's my beef with Chris Benoit?
Yeah. Because I know you always mention what's his name, Manny?
Manny Marquez, my brother-in-law. Yeah, shout out to Manny.
Yeah, you mentioned that periodically he wears Chris Benoit shirts,
all the time. Actually,
you're like, what is he thinking?
All the time. So he does music. He records and does music videos, and he has like little photo shoots he does here and there. I shouldn't say little. He has photo shoots here and there, right? And a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, it's a Benoit shirt. And I ask him, that's an interesting choice, man. I'm like, why Benoit? Dude, he's like, because I kill everything I touch.
Oh, God.
I'm like, what an awful fucking answer, dude.
Touche.
So that's probably my beef with Chris Benoit. I
respect it.
Well, I got a mixed opinion on this nowadays. I don't know who I told this recently to. Maybe Gabriel or Tom. On the surface, I don't like Benoit because of what he did, his actions.
Right.
Of course.
By the way, his inability in the ring, like he's a very technical wrestler. I didn't think he was amazing ever.
It's funny you say that because I was talking with a coworker today.
I think he's very overrated as a wrestler, but it's a different topic. What?
I was talking with a coworker today, and I was like, "Yeah, we were talking about CM Punk's return and all that shit." And he was like, "I can't stand CM Punk. He comes out talking about best in the world." He's like, "Shit." He said, "If he was working here, he'd be taking out the fucking trash." and then he also said, "I can name 5 wrestlers better than CM Punk. I said, name him. He said, number 1, Chris Benoit. And I was like, really?
So I do think in the ring, Chris Benoit is a very overrated wrestler to begin with. But then I also know, like, I've seen a recent documentary of his on was it Vice? I think the Dark Side of the Ring.
Yeah,
and I'm like ring. And I did see and learn his CTE problems.
Right.
So that's why I'm like a little hesitant, to talk too much shit about him. Like, damn, what he did was awful, but CTE is definitely a real issue, and a real problem. So I'm like, well, I'm in the middle, like, man, I don't want to, like, forgive him for what he did, but at the same time, it wasn't like him. Does that make sense? I guess.
Yes. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, because
So I'm just gonna judge him. I'm not. So going forward, I'm not gonna judge him what he did outside the ring, because that's just unspeakable. But inside the ring, I think he's very overrated.
Well, WWE wiped him, right? From
Yeah, he's on there's not a network anymore. When there was a WWE network, it's now on Peacock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's wiped from history.
The whole universe.
Everything. You type in his name under the website or network and everything, nothing pops up. A lot of his matches don't pop up on their Raws or SmackDowns or ECWs or everything. The big shows like your WrestleManias and SmackDowns and stuff, he is still on there. You can't delete that stuff because against it's a high profile stuff. I mean, he won a fucking belt at Mania, so you're not deleting that from
Thanos
history.
got him.
Basically,
Yeah.
So he damn near is erased from.
Well, I don't
history.
know. They might be doing the Doctor Strange. They're saying that's a
shit.
mind wipe.
Yeah. So speaking of Thanos and all that, in the MCU, we'll get to the Spider-Man. What is it? No Way Home trailer.
No Way Home.
I did see that.
Trailer.
I saw that this morning actually.
Yeah. So the trailer actually leaked. I think Drew said it was a day before.
The day before, somebody leaked it,
and it was going crazy
and they
on
said
Twitter.
Sony went crazy.
Yeah.
So
Kevin Feige
Was
went
it
crazy.
Tom Holland who leaked it?
They were actually blaming it on Scarlett Johansson because you know how she had that lawsuit against Disney and all that shit. So the memes were flying, but I saw it was out there, and I saw memes that it was like such a shitty like quality, and I was like, I'm not gonna watch it, dude. Like I'm not one for like spoiling shit, you know. And so I waited, and sure enough, of course, if something leaks, it kind of forces the company to drop the official one, and bro. That shit fucking.
It's a lot.
It was great.
There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, for the most of us.
I'm not big. I mean, I do follow Marvel, but I don't know too much about Marvel. Gabriel, I don't know what he is.
Co-host.
Co-host, I guess.
Co-host.
He's a Marvel wizard. He knows everything, right? I was gonna ask him about. I'm gonna see him Friday. I was gonna ask him about, but since y'all here, I'll ask y'all about it.
Yeah,
that is Alfred Molina at the very end.
Yes,
Yeah, it is.
But they de-aged him to make him look like he was straight out of the 2001 movies.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
it was Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man
and
Raimi movies.
and that's the Tobey Maguire movies,
Right.
Yes, the Tobey Maguire movie. He's from Tobey Maguire.
right? So
we can only
There's another
see what I'm getting
character.
at?
yeah. So they show him, Doc Ock. They show the Green Goblin's little grenade, along
Right.
with
And
his
him
laugh.
laughing. But it's also the one from Sam Raimi.
Yeah, yeah. It is
From what?
from the Sam Raimi films. But that was also at the end of the last Spider-Man, because the Jonah Jameson, when he appeared, that guy that plays him, that's from the Sam Raimi films.
Yeah, he was the writer or
for the Daily
Bugle.
Daily Bugle. But in that Spider-Man universe for Tobey Maguire, it was a newspaper.
Yeah, and this one now it's internet.
In this
So it's
one,
Daily
it
Bugle
was like
Net.
an Alex Jones InfoWars type deal that he showed.
That guy's nuts.
Oh yeah.
That guy's weird, dude. I've heard some of his interviews, but anyways,
Clinton is a reptile sent down from the elites.
that motherfucker is wild, dude.
Hell yeah.
Oh, like, anyways, does he live in Austin?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. I was gonna say I've seen InfoWars stickers on like a couple trucks. One of them's probably his.
So
'Cause I don't see anybody else with
character
InfoWars.
y'all haven't identified.
Okay, so it's Electro,
Yeah, Electro,
Sandman, the Lizard, and then so what they're saying is that
Sinister Six.
yeah, but they're saying Jake Gyllenhaal's gonna come back as Mysterio.
Wait. They're all in this trailer?
And so no.
Yes.
What? They're all in the trailer?
Yes.
Not all of them.
Not all of them.
What? No.
I saw it.
How? I saw it too.
They show like remnant. No. So the one that they only officially show
It's Jacob Molina or whatever.
Yeah,
Alfred Molina.
Doc Ock. But they show like the sand. They show
They
electrodes.
show sand coming up and
Yeah.
blocking a electricity blast.
Yeah, Green Goblin's grenade along with
They
his
show
laugh.
that in his
Yeah.
laugh. So technically he's in it, I guess they're saying.
Yeah.
And then
But then what's his name? Tom Holland. He said if you think you've seen that trailer, you haven't seen. Just wait. He said you haven't seen nothing yet.
So that's Willem Dafoe's character.
is the Green Goblin.
yeah,
That's the Willem Dafoe coming in.
And so
Yeah.
is
I'll
it me?
get you, Spider-Man.
So what? So
Is it me or they're crossing the universe?
yeah,
Yeah,
That's,
that's-
that's what the
they're
theme
doing.
has been lately.
So this movie, I think, is supposed to go into the next Doctor Strange, which is going to be the multiverse of madness.
is this a live action like Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse? The Miles Morales movie?
Maybe.
The
kind of.
cartoon.
Kind of like.
Is this a live action one?
Yeah.
Basically.
But he's getting another one. So this is their version of it, real life, with past characters, which are still in the Sony universe.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're bringing back a bunch of people.
Because so what happens is they reveal Mysterio. He reveals
Peter Parker's
Spider-Man's
identity.
Right.
He's like Spider-Man's Peter Parker.
Right.
And so I think this movie picks up where that left off. So then eventually he makes his way over to Doctor Strange and he's like, hey man, can you make this to where this never happened so they don't know my identity?
I want
And
everybody
he's
to
like,
wipe everybody's mind that I'm not Spider-Man.
Yeah, so he's like conjuring up this spell and shit. And then he comes in and he's like, well, Mary Jane too. And he's like, you said everybody. And then he's like, well, what about my friend? And he's
My
like,
mom.
Yeah.
Well, my aunt.
Yeah,
my aunt
yeah,
should know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aunt May. What's
Yeah,
up?
which for sure. And so
while he's doing it, he's supposed to be concentrating. Well, then he's thinking about him and he starts messing it
yeah,
up.
he says quit messing with the spell or whatever, and then shit just goes down and it's like blows up.
Yeah,
so.
and they're falling into different dimensions. And
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's kind of like the Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse. They
Right.
did something, opened up a hole. Well, now everybody's getting thrown into this one reality.
Now, how does that work? Like, I guess behind the scenes, contract wise, with like Sony and Disney.
Well,
Because those Spider-Mans are the Sony movies, correct?
yes.
Right.
But
They've already signed contracts.
Yeah.
They signed contracts. This movie was supposed to come out in 2019. I think they were trying to get all this contract stuff underway. That's why it's taking so long.
Or Rona.
Well, that too.
yeah, it's gonna be. I can't wait. So December 17th is the release date.
I thought it got pushed back.
No, I don't think so. December 17th.
Is it going to be on Disney Plus or straight theater?
No, they're
I'm
saying
hoping
theater.
Yeah.
Straight theater?
They're saying this one they want to do straight theater. It's just like the Shang-Chi. They want to do straight theater. They don't want to go straight.
Well, that's-
I think
that's
the
because-
whole Scarlett Johansson thing is getting everybody.
Well, you know why they may want to go to theaters?
Why?
Because AMC and the Chinese government like pumped in $100 million into AMC's stock.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so they're like, let's get everybody to the theater.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But they're gonna show out the Chinese market. They're gonna show
Oh,
out on
yeah.
there for that movie, just because it's the biggest blockbuster Asian Marvel movie.
Jason Ogg says Delgado. You know that guy?
Yeah, he went to high school with him. Jason O. Back in high school, back in like junior high, this is really dumb, but it's a thing. He's Jason O. I'm Jason D. So he used to call us Jason offense, Jason defense. It's dumb, but
I thought you were gonna make a better joke than that.
it's dumb, but it's us.
Yeah, that's what kids think about.
I actually saw him. Well, we were kids at the time.
That's what I'm
we were
saying.
Like, yeah, I actually saw him at the class reunion a couple months ago, and we called each other Jason defense, Jason offense. I know it's whack.
How was
but
that, dude? The reunion?
It was okay, just okay.
Or gave her ripping jokes on people.
Yeah, Gabriel bought like new Jordans like the day before for that reason.
Oh, God.
And wanted to show. Yeah, I know. And
What year is this? What year are you?
yeah, exactly. This was in
10?
2021, unfortunately.
Does he-
Oh,
does he-
what year? I graduated 2006.
Does he have a girlfriend?
15.
Jason?
Gabriel?
Gabriel.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Okay.
He's had a girlfriend for going on
Oh, let's say
6-7 years now.
Picked her up at the reunion.
Yeah. No. She's a year younger. No. The reunion was okay. I thought it'd be a little better. It was cool to see people like, I don't want to talk shit or nothing, but you see people you haven't seen in years. Like, hey, what's up? How you doing, man?
Yeah.
You doing good? And for the first like maybe 30 to an hour, it's like really fun.
Right.
Then after the hour, it's like, all right, like
I think it's time to go.
yeah, like I'll see y'all in 5 more years.
Yeah,
There's a reason I haven't talked to any of y'all in 5 years.
Yeah, damn, third period's kind of wearing off.
Yeah, and no diss to nobody. It's just like you run out of stuff to talk about. You say the normal stuff. Hey, how you doing? What are
How
you
many
doing in
kids you
life?
got?
How many kids?
Where you at? Where you live?
And after those like what 5-6 questions, now it's like, all right, well,
Bet,
we'll
dude.
get a beer at the bar. Be right back, and you don't go back. basically. And that's what you do.
Do you feel like, man? I kind of feel like reunions. I mean,
They're cool for an hour.
You see, like, I mean, okay, we've been let go into the race of life for now 15, 20 years. Where are you at in the race? Does it kind of feel like that?
It does. Most definitely. You start thinking, people tell me, oh, what do you do for a living? I do
Look
this,
at so-and-so.
this,
He
this.
went and bought shoes to, I guess, throw status.
I give him credit. They are nice shoes. But yes, he did buy shoes for status.
What shoes, really?
But it's definitely a confident booster going to those reunions because you start seeing, like you said, you start seeing what people are doing, and in your head you're like, "Damn, I'm actually not doing bad in life. I'm okay. I'm
good.
I'm actually fucking killing it over here, like compared to these clowns, So you do get those thoughts, and then it's the opposite effect. You see people like, "What do you do? Oh, I'm a whatever CEO for whatever." I'm like, "Fuck, dude, like you're a fucking loser in high school. How the fuck are you like making $150,000 a year?" Like,
You ever seen basketball?
a long time ago.
At the beginning, where they're like, "Hey, what's up? What are you doing?" And he's like, "Hey, it's Skid Mark Steve. You still hanging out playing Nintendo?" He's like, "Well, if you must know, I'm head of a computer company." And they're like, "What are you up to?" And they're like, "Oh, we're just hanging out playing Nintendo."
I have seen that movie, but it's been a very long time, very very long time.
I've never been to a reunion.
You're not missing much.
I know I'm not. That's why I don't go.
Do you ever plan to go?
Nope.
I don't blame you. I really don't blame you. After this reunion, I was 100% cool. Like, I'll see you in 5 years. Like, the people I really care and want to see, I do see and talk to.
Yep. And if I run into you like out in the public, then I'll just say, "Hey, how's it going? How you doing?"
Quick little handshake. Hey, how you doing? You doing all right, man? All right, take care.
Keep
You remember me? Hey, I'm here.
Keep it moving.
Yeah. I mean, there was a parade for Chisholm Trail, and I saw my class go by, and I'm just like, "Yep." But when Drew came by with this company, I got out of my chair and went to go say hello.
Hey.
He got thoughts. So it's like, if
like
I know you, if I know you, like I'm gonna go, say hello. But if I don't know you from Dick, then I'm just gonna keep. I'm like, "Hey, how's it going? How you doing, guys?"
It's definitely a confident booster going back. I mean, depending on where you are in life, but it can be.
Another topic, just because we're nearing that hour, but I feel like we're gonna go over. I don't know if you guys saw the Nirvana baby that was on the Nevermind cover. Nirvana Nevermind. You know how they have the little baby,
the baby in the pool,
floating in the pool. He's
right.
naked. He's got a little schmeckle hanging out with the dollar bill floating.
Right. It's an iconic cover.
Yeah. So yes, it very is. So now he's suing Nirvana for having his photo on the cover. And he is alleging child pornography.
Wait, who's suing?
The baby.
The baby suing.
He's no longer a baby.
Right. But that very person.
That very person.
What the fuck?
You want to find that article and read it out for us, Drew?
They
call him
you want Baby?
How old is that baby, or how old is that album?
That album came out in
1991.
1991.
So it's like 30 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly 30.
Yeah.
That guy must not be doing so well.
Right? Don't parents sign off on that? Shouldn't you sue your parents for...
Yeah.
That's the first thing that popped in my brain was like,
Right.
why wouldn't you sue your parents?
Right. They gave the okay. They signed
And
the contract.
they probably got money for it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, no shit.
They probably are still getting royalties from that shit.
I don't know. He's seeking $150,000 in damages.
That's actually not bad.
Ezel. We can settle out of court right now for $150,000.
Like for Nirvana status, 150,000 is chump change.
So you're saying he went in to make an offer that he knew he'd probably get.
Yeah, exactly. They're gonna look at this and be like, just fucking write the
I
check
was
and move
honestly
on.
expecting to
let's
hear
do it
like,
out of court.
I was expecting
Deshaun Watson.
I was expecting to hear like he's suing for like $2 to $3 million.
Yeah, 150,000.
I
That's
thought
not
they were going to
terrible.
ask for royalties from the album. That would be where you were at.
That's a smarter move.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like I was just reading about the guy that does all the singing in The Lion King.
Oh yeah, Marcus.
He was a child star.
Yeah. He was on. God, what's that show?
He was on. That's not that one.
He was on a show in the '90s. It was a black family comedy.
The Proud Family,
No. He was on.
It was live action.
a black comedy,
Yeah.
Black Family,
Not Family Matters. Not Cosby.
On the Family. That's not 90s.
What you talking about, Willis?
That's not
Okay, Jason Weaver.
Jason Weaver. There you go. That's way off.
So his deal is whenever Disney was like, hey, look, we're gonna give you. I think they were gonna give him $2 million or $1 million or something to sing. He sang all the songs and did the voicing. Well, his mom was like, no, we'll take 150,000, but we want like 1 or 2% royalties on the film.
The franchise.
Oh, the franchise.
franchise.
Oh, the franchise. Okay, so they did that. Now he's made over $2 million.
Oh, damn.
And he continually is getting royalties.
So if there's any song that comes out, if there's anything that has to do with that movie, like he's getting a check.
Wow.
That money.
Damn.
It's an amazing agent he had.
his mother.
mom.
Yes, it was
Oh,
his
his
mother.
mom. Yeah,
his
that's
mother. Yes.
Yeah. So
It's an amazing
so we
momager.
should see Lamar coming out with a similar contract.
Baby, you want baby. I know that. You know where that's from?
No, what is that?
Canelo.
That's Canelo after he beat
That's before he said, "Get the fuck out of here,
Oh,
man."
that Purdue, that boxer?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, right? Get the fuck out of here.
It's my night, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Speaking of that, you gonna watch the Jake Paul fight this weekend?
I am.
You gonna buy it?
I'm not gonna buy it.
You're not? Okay.
I'm gonna watch it.
He's
Yeah.
gonna stream it.
Got a buddy that's gonna buy it.
What do you? Oh no, shit. Oh, that's nice.
Why you look at me?
He looked at you.
I ain't buying that. What is it on again?
Showtime.
Oh yeah,
Oh, it's on
Showtime.
Showtime?
She
Okay,
Jake Paul actually signed a deal with Showtime. He's no
Maybe
longer
I'll-
with that Triller.
Truly.
Yeah, that
Triller.
trash can.
Paul loves
It is
Triller.
trash. Oh, you like Triller?
Fuck no, I like Triller. Fucking shit show from way back.
So being a UFC fan, you obviously know Tyrone Ridley. You know his like background, his past, right? Does he have a chance, or yes or no? Or
He does have a chance, but I will say this: is that Jake Paul knows how to pick his opponents.
Oh, okay.
He picked Ben Askren for a reason. I
Ben
personally,
Askren was fat. At the
I
time.
personally think, yeah, he
very out of shape.
He just had hip surgery. He just wanted a payday.
Okay.
Okay.
And he picked Nate Robinson. He's not a boxer.
Yeah, and Ben Askren might have very well taken a fall that fight. You know,
Really?
But
The
you know,
work.
what he didn't care. He walked off. He got paid. He got the
Yeah.
biggest payday of his career. So then you look at Tyrone Ridley. He's another, wrestler heavy fighter who wasn't really a striker. You know, like he relied on his striking, but just to set up his takedown. Like he didn't like strike. You want another dose?
Shot that. Yeah, sure. Thank
He
you.
didn't like strike to like knock you out. Although he did knock some fighters
Thank
out,
you,
but
thank you.
he's just not. He's just not a very like. He's a wrestler. So Jake Paul is, and I used to be like, dude, what the fuck is this? I'm not gonna. But dude, it's interesting, and if it's interesting and it intrigues me, I'll watch it. It's crazy that this YouTuber, this dude, is just making all this noise, pissing people off, and I've seen people, you know, Facebook friends of mine that they're like, is this what boxing's come to? What's going on here? Why are we watching this? And it's like, dude, if you don't want to watch it, why are you talking about it?
Yeah.
Why are you watching it?
Yeah,
Just
you're feeding into
move on
him
with your
getting a
fucking
payday.
life. Yeah.
So if you're in Vegas right now betting, you would say Jake Paul.
Man, dude, I don't know why something in me just says Jake Paul by knockout.
If I'm placing the bet, I like Woodley.
Yeah.
Yeah, with knockout.
Oh, nice.
Masvidal said Woodley was gonna knock him out, and he's a Paul.
Masvidal also said he was gonna knock out
Usman.
Here we gotta go
Usman.
with this bullshit.
Hey, these are facts, bro. FAX, facts.
No.
We can get them printed.
Cap. CAP.
Nice.
I didn't wear no hat.
Well, so he is, because this is a beach hat. HAT.
I do plan to watch the fight though.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna buy it or order it, but I do plan to watch it somewhere. I'm like you said, I'm very curious. I just gotta know.
Yeah.
I'm
When is
not.
that? Is that this weekend?
Yeah, Saturday. I'm not a Jake Paul fan or Logan Paul fan at all, but I just got to see.
Is it Saturday or Sunday?
I think it's Saturday.
Okay.
I want to say.
I'll be on vacation.
You wanna confirm that? Confirm that,
I'm gonna
Drew?
be on vacation.
Has Showtime ever had a pay per view on Sunday?
Yeah.
They have.
The
last
Logan
fight-
Paul and Mayweather.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a Sunday.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh, okay.
A lot of people didn't know that it was on a Sunday.
That's right. It was
Yeah.
a Sunday.
But I think it was because the UFC had a pay per view on Saturday.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey man, so let's move to fantasy football.
Jeez.
Go ahead and tell people, you know, I went ahead and joined Astro World.
Thank
which
you.
is the
That's my other league I have,
Yeah.
which I've had for a couple years now.
commissioner.
Yes, I am. I had to make my own because
And I had asked you, why isn't Gabriel
Well, it's
or,
obvious.
or Tom involved? Yeah.
Tom, he wants to keep it like minimum. He has to save his money here and there. So Tom has a good answer, good reason.
Yeah.
Gabriel's been kicked out of mine.
Oh, it's on Sunday.
Huh?
It's on Sunday.
Oh, okay, good call.
It's on
Nice.
the 29th.
I just saw the calendar. That's all.
Yeah.
The 29th?
29th.
Yeah, that's Sunday.
Oh, good call then. I'm glad you said that then.
You telling me Gabriel's banned?
I just don't want to play with Gabriel, basically. I just don't feel like playing with Gabriel this year or ever.
Why?
In the fantasy world. Oh, you know why?
They don't know
No,
why.
you know what? No, they know why.
Watch episode. I don't remember.
There's a
which one
4-hour
that was.
episode one time about the drunken
there was
episode too.
Yeah, there was an
It was a
episode.
drunken shit show.
That was a good one. I think that was like the second show I did.
Is that how you would sum up your time on Dark Side the first time?
No, a drunken shit show. No. It's just best for me and Gabriel to stay away from the fantasy world. I mean, in real life, we're friends, we're cool. I'm gonna see him Friday night.
Yeah.
I'll probably record another episode Friday night, and just bullshit and chill all night, drink some beers and hang out. We're friends.
Yeah.
But in the fantasy world, we're not friends. We're just
Bridges burned.
yeah. In the fantasy world,
Right.
In real life, we're cool.
Yeah.
It's just like two wrongs don't make a right. I admit I did wrong.
So that would be episode 117, Pops and Shots. We had Jason, Gabriel, and Tom in the house, and we also ate a wing of the bomb hot sauce. Did you participate in that?
I did. That
right?
sucked, man.
Yeah.
I ran to the restroom because my eyes started watering, and I started just everything's coming out. And I saw the camera on. I'm like, I don't want to be on film. So I ran to the restroom and hid in the restroom for like 10 minutes.
I remember that, and Tom was just sitting there quiet as a. I don't even know.
Yeah,
what.
Tom was sitting there. Tom didn't move. He was a goddamn statue. And Gabriel walked to the kitchen. He kept on going back and forth from the kitchen to the couch. He couldn't sit down. But I didn't notice obviously the camera's on me, so I did not want this on film. So I went to the restroom and just cried it out.
Hey, you just see me. You're in the restroom. You just see me bust in there with the camera like Bam Margera.
With Don Vito and everything.
Yeah.
Start punching me in the stomach and
Hey,
shit.
did you see that? So he's suing the
Jackass crew, right?
Show's full of lawsuits today. Yeah, he's suing Jackass for I guess what was it, the newest Jackass coming out?
Yeah, number 4. It comes out.
'Cause I guess they sent him home.
Comes out in
Right?
December, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it because of his like sobriety or something like that? Or
Yeah, I guess he's
something
the
like
only
that,
one
right?
that. Yeah, I guess he's the only one that hasn't grown up.
Well, none of them have grown up. You're still filming Jackass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But he's the only one that's still like living like
Hard.
Boozing.
yes, like hard. Like since 1999, he hasn't changed like one bit. Yeah, it's wild. I mean, it's Jackass. It's wild.
Yeah.
There's nothing mature about this.
I wonder if they're gonna cut. I mean, he can't be in the.
No.
He can't
No,
possibly
I
be
don't
in
think
there.
you
Right?
can.
Yeah, I don't know. They said they dropped him, or it was a breach of his contract. I don't know how he breached
They're
it.
probably like, if you get fucked up, you're done. And
He
you're
won't.
probably
I mean,
gonna-
Oh yeah, so he was
Probably breached
fired
it.
from the show, and now he's doing a lawsuit on it.
So he was probably just boozing and drugging, and that was the breach of contract. And that's what I can only imagine.
damn man, his body, his choice. Come on, guys.
They say that ever since his friend like Ryan Dunn passed away is when everything started going downhill.
And then
That's what they
Vito,
say.
Vito passed away a few years ago.
Oh, that's right. Don Vito did too. Yeah. So everyone close to his life, is passing away. So that's definitely awful. And
3 marriages.
really,
He's had I think this is his 4th wife.
What would
Oh,
you do if you
wow.
had a son? You're in there taking a shit, and he just busts in the restroom.
if my son started beating my ass, I don't know what I would do, man.
Shit, you grabbing his head,
Well,
you went around by the toilet.
first of
You
all,
gonna
I'm finishing my
smell
shit. I don't know. That's a good question.
He has
I
the
hope- I
bomb.
hope-
He has the bomb hot sauce in his hand too.
Fuck that
He's all
sauce,
compliments to James. He just squirts it in your face.
Well, I'm already in the restroom, so I can already hide in there. I just locked the door at that point, and once again cried out like I did last time. That shit was hot.
But then it gets on your fingertips, so you can't wipe your ass.
Well, no, well,
You thought of everything, didn't you?
I know, man.
damn.
Like, from experience,
Yeah, he just actually ate it like 3-4 weeks ago.
this is very detailed.
Dude, I got this dude I work with, and he's like, just randomly, he's like, hey man, what'd you do if it's always like a dark alley. You're walking down a dark alley and somebody's walking towards you, and it's just like these fucked up ass scenarios. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, where do you think of this shit from? So I guess
And he's
might be
probably like,
kinda-
well, I'm in the restroom.
might be kind of rubbing off. Yeah.
He's got an amazing imagination. I'll say that much. Seems kind of cool, honestly. You should get him on the show. No,
Yeah. He lives over there at Kreitz. So
Oh,
speaking,
okay.
you come over and he insulted me. You're like, hey man,
when?
work at Smitty's.
Oh, I didn't mean. I get Smitty's and Christ beats up all the time,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, my bad.
What's your favorite barbecue spot?
Honestly, I can both. Honestly, I can't pick. Aren't they're the same thing, man?
Yeah.
I think brisket wise, sausage wise, rib wise, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Different building. Isn't it the same family still? Or they got no?
Yeah, it's the same
The
family.
brother and sister went to
Yeah,
separate
there
ways.
was some beef. Yeah, one owned the
Is
building.
there still beef?
Nah, one
everyone's
owned,
cool?
No, one owned the building. The other one owned the company.
Oh,
They
okay.
wanted to jack up the price on the building. The one that owned the company, they're like, "Fuck this."
Well, I'm really biased, man. A lot of people, I mean, everyone at work knows that I'm from Lockhart, so I always hype up barbecue a lot. And I always say, oh, since you're from Lockhart, where's the best barbecue? Where's the best barbecue? And I always tell them the same thing, like, Pick one in Lockhart. They're all good. All of them in Lockhart better than the ones you like.
I don't know about all of them.
Again, I'm very biased.
Bro, do not go to fucking Chisholm Trail, dog.
Hey, they got good smoke fajita.
No.
Yeah,
Hey, that's the only thing they got.
Okay,
That's
if
good.
you want some
They got
fajita,
fajitas.
go
Are
to-
good.
Out of the 4, I think they are the weakest link of the 4. But I will say they are better than 90% out there. In my personal opinion.
Yeah,
They're in tough comp. They're in a hell of a category, being the Lockhart category.
it's kind of like when Aaron Rodgers, when he said one of my bad games is, you know,
Some of those ones is great. It's like that.
Yeah.
You're
Understandable, man.
Like, yeah, Chisholm Trail, you're in 4th place in Lockhart, but you're like 9% better than everyone else.
Yeah.
My personal opinion.
for sure.
Again, I'm very biased.
Valentina's.
I don't like Valentina's at all
Why?
because it's not good.
You are out of
This
your
is not
brain.
good. I went there for the first
You are
time.
out of your depth, sir.
So my wife's family came down from Atlanta and they wanted to try. They knew about Valentina's. Let's go to Valentina's.
Right.
You're talking about the taco, the truck, the food truck.
The
Yes.
tacos, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like it at all, man. It was super dry.
When did you
Brisket.
go?
I went, and to be exact, I went Christmas weekend. It was like December.
But hold on. But what time of the day?
Oh, it was like 4 or 5 p.m. ish.
Yeah, that's your problem. That's,
Why? What happened?
You got to go. You got to be there like at 10 o'clock.
You gotta be on it 24/7.
Around the clock, you got to be
Yeah,
good.
you gotta be good around the
They're
clock,
giving you-
man.
they're
You can't
giving you
have a
the
weak.
straps.
You can't have a weak moment.
Yes, you can.
No, hell
time do they-
no.
what time
No,
do
hey,
they
you got to
close?
be like Franklin's. You
When
just
they
run
sell
out.
When they
Yeah,
sell out.
because then you have a guy like this who is like, you know, so if you're not consistent around the clock,
It was very mediocre to me.
Okay, they're the official partner of Austin FC.
Oh wow! Congrats.
Well, hey man, you were over here hyping up Austin FC getting into the first time,
and I stopped because I saw the lights.
Damn.
It doesn't mean you won't be back if they win.
I can't speak on that. We'll see in the future.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that Valentina's is popping.
You still claiming Houston Texans?
I know. And I said unfortunately earlier. It's just in my blood, unfortunately. But Valentina's is extremely mediocre. I don't see nothing cool about them. Do you like
I think you're out of it.
Do you like Driftwood?
Oh, that's
Salt Lick.
Do you like Salt Lick?
No.
No.
Well, the original one, Salt Lick over there in Driftwood is good. If you go to any of the other ones that they
winter-
move,
yeah,
because
I
there's
agree.
one in Round Rock and
Right by
that one's-
the Del Diamond.
Yeah,
Same
that
parking
one's
lot.
not
that
as
was
good.
That one's mediocre.
Okay,
Yeah.
City Market in Luling.
City
That was
Market's
very
good.
good.
Market's
That
good.
City
was-
Market's
that was-
good.
That one's very good.
Good.
That's very underrated, man.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know about it.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's very
Let's
underrated.
keep it that way.
so we always have these barbecue tours. Like people, they're like, oh, this is gonna be weird, and there's like 9 of them. We just want a quarter pound of brisket, 2 sausages. I mean, I don't know what
That's how they sound.
fucking Ugo. I'm on a barbecue tour with Univision. No, but I got to
You
talking.
don't deserve that, bro.
I got
You don't
to
deserve that.
I got to talking. Shout out to Ugo, man. Guest from when was it? Last week or 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Go check out that episode. Fast forward to the end. It's really great. But yeah, dude, I sent these people to hope nobody from work talking. I sent them to Terry Black's, dude. I was like, dude, you got to go to Terry Black's in Austin.
You talking about the one on Barn Springs?
That's one on Barn Springs.
The
Yes.
best, yes.
That one is very, very
The
good, but that
best.
one's also very, very expensive.
Yes, it is.
Very
Well,
expensive.
it's because it's blacks.
Well,
Even the
lo-
blacks
lo-
here is expensive.
Well, the location, like you're on Barn Springs, that rent ain't cheap. So
Yeah.
you gotta, Terry Black's is very good though.
Yeah,
I do like
it's good.
Have y'all ever had a place called a Style Switch Barbecue? It's on North Lamar Street.
I've heard of it, but I haven't had it.
Yeah.
That place is
I've
very
heard
good
of that
too.
too.
That place is very, very good.
Have you ever had Browns?
Brown's Bar? No, I never even heard of that. Where?
Yeah,
at?
it's a truck.
Oh, okay.
So it's all. They always have a truck outside of Corner Bar, which is off Old Torf and Lamar.
Okay.
And yeah, dude, their pork ribs are pretty damn good.
Really?
Yeah, pork ribs.
Brown's Barbecue?
You do
I
any
never heard of
barbecuing at home?
No, none.
No.
No.
Not even on game day?
That's a trait that I never learned, never picked up on, and I still want to. But then again, I've been saying that for like 3 fucking years.
Come hang out, man. I'll show you.
Yeah, you will. For real, I'm
pretty good. He's
I'm
pretty
actually
good.
down. No,
Dude,
no bullshit.
I actually
no
barbecued
bullshit.
today, so I got off and like I was at work today, and I get off early on Wednesdays, and I was like, I'm gonna barbecue because the kids like when I barbecue. They like my
Yeah.
barbecue, and so as soon as as soon as I got off, man, I went, got some meat, got some
You ever slow cook it overnight briskets?
Nah, I've never done a brisket,
No.
man. I do
No?
cook briskets over there at Kreitz, but not.
Okay.
They do like high heat, 4 to 6 hour type shit, you know. So
Nah, so that's something I never picked up on. But I would love to one day.
Yeah.
I love
It's
eating
cool.
bar- Yeah,
It's cool.
yeah.
I'm the one that overnight cooks.
Yeah,
briskets.
Andrew throws down. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
if you want-
cool. We're actually gonna do a competition here in Lockhart.
Oh,
in
no shit.
October.
Yeah, that's
15th.
That's the
That's the Hill
annual-
Country.
Yeah.
Do you do those competitions on during Chisholm Trail weekend? Down there? Oh, you do?
Yeah,
Nice.
I didn't do it this year. I've done it like 2 years before.
Yeah.
And I didn't do it this year because I didn't have a pit, but now we got a new pit, so
Hell
it's
yeah.
going down.
You did some shit the other day, right?
Yeah, we did our test out for briskets. The guy that had built our pit, his name is Kip Portis. He's like a barbecue legend around here. Everybody knows him. And he wanted to come out and make sure that it was working right. So we cooked the brisket. He ate it. He's like, man, that's good.
Saw that badass smoke ring around it, dude.
Yeah.
He sent.
You should have seen. Well, I got a video. I'll show you.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the pits he does, the smoke, you open it and it doesn't leave the pit. It like swirls inside of it. You didn't see that video? It's live when you
I didn't see that.
It sounds
I'll show you later,
expensive.
Actually, that pit's probably worth double what I paid for it.
Really? Oh, nice.
It's all engineered by Tony Stark.
No, well, this guy, he was sick for a while and he didn't make any. So he made it for us. We're his first client. Well, now he made it and he's like, man, now he's showing our pits to everybody and they're like, oh, I want one like that one. So now he's like, man, don't tell anybody what y'all paid because I'm charging more now.
Right.
Because it works real good and shit, it's bigger than the one he has.
So when we get some barbecue?
I got to test one more time.
Right.
So I'll call you.
Hell yeah.
And we'll call Jason.
I'll buy a plate.
Well, hey, every time I post pictures where you're not on Snapchat, I post on my Snapchat. Only my real friends got my Snapchat.
I'm not allowed,
Wow.
I'm not young enough to be on Snapchat.
Wow.
So if you're on my Snapchat and you see me and you see I'm cooking, y'all know. Everybody knows. Come on by.
And these all these
blessed.
motherfuckers who don't have a Snapchat, they're like, damn.
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
like,
So say,
fuck.
wow.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But I tell people you can add me on Snap. I'm on there. Drewzoo07.
Drew Zoo
Shout
07.
out.
Drew with the W, Zoo with the W, 07.
Hey, you said you're going on the back to the. You said this all started with fantasy football, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You said you're
for sure.
going to South Texas for a fantasy football weekend.
Yeah.
What does that consist of? Like, wouldn't the
tell
draft? I'm just speaking for experience.
Lots
Wouldn't
of
the draft?
booze.
Wouldn't the
lots-
draft be like 2 hours long, damn near, give or take?
So this year we started a dynasty league. This
Oh,
is
I've
the
always,
first
I've
year.
always wanted to do that shit.
Bro.
I've always wanted to do that.
I went through Dynasty Fantasy League College.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Over like the month of May.
Yeah.
And so we already got everything set. Now, then we also have the redraft leagues, PPR. And so
Right.
this weekend is going to consist of boozing, snacking, grilling, poker, not that one. Washer pits, side betting, watching football, bleached. And then, doing our drafts. That's probably going to compose of Saturday.
How many teams? 10 or 12?
So this year we're doing 3 leagues at 12 people per team. 12 people per league.
Which I was buying usually on average, give or take.
A lot.
Yeah, it's up there.
150.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Not bad.
That's not bad then. That's not bad. Damn, that's
for
awesome.
some people, it's like,
Yeah,
really.
I get it.
yeah.
I mean,
Not bad.
if you're good, it's worth it. It's a good payout, so it's definitely worth
Yeah,
it.
you're walking away. So we pay out for each league, Super Bowl winner and Super Bowl runner-up. It's $1,000 for winner, $500, and then we have an overall out of the 3 leagues, an overall champion that gets another $1,000.
Oh wow!
So you could
God
win
damn.
your. So technically, one of the winners could win
$2,000.
another $1,000.
So third place wins nothing.
Is there like a oversight or like kind of like a board of trustees in place so you avoid
it's-
some sort of gay road debacle?
It's the commission. It's the commission.
But is he
But see,
allowed to
this
play?
league-
Yeah, exactly. It was the commissioner. Exactly.
Yeah,
But is he allowed to play?
Yeah,
Exactly.
but we have like this league is established. Like it was originally established in 2000, and I joined in 05, and we've been going ever since.
Yeah.
So we've worked out every single kink, every scenario, and if you fuck up, you're out of the group. So you don't come back. So
Yeah.
if you pull some bullshit,
You're out.
bye. No question.
See, that's what Jason did. That other guy fucked up, so he left.
I excused myself. I didn't want to be in that. And yeah, ours was established too. We're 13 years in.
Dude, I just realized we got the little COVID-19 tag just because I put vax or no vax
Oh really?
on the Facebook. That's
Damn,
what I was
wrong.
trying to avoid. That's why I didn't put vaccine or COVID-19. But I guess those algorithms
Guess
are
just don't say anything. We'll just talk about it.
So what happens?
Nothing.
Oh, we got Tom. Tom's been in the chat. Yo, what I miss?
I think it's his son's birthday. Happy birthday to his son.
Do I? I don't need the fantasy story for the minute time. I've been in the middle too many times.
He's
Pops,
right.
and, pops and shots crate challenge.
Oh, fuck that.
Have you seen that crate challenge?
I can't get away from it.
Have you seen the one with the
I
Dallas
go-
Cowboy dude on his head? Is that the Dodger shirt?
I did. In the guy on the side, is that Jerry Jones' head that you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have seen that one.
The dude's out there like on the top, just like wobbling
Dude,
back and forth.
So how do we go from, like it says, Afghanistan, milk crates?
Yeah.
The fucking internet is so
Oh,
crazy.
man.
Yeah,
It's
it
like
went
somebody was just like, oh, if I stack these milk crates and then I walk on them.
No, what it was is this guy was paying druggies to do it.
That dude's sorry.
I'm saying he was getting
drug
people.
addicts.
Yeah, he was
Austin?
getting people to do it.
Did you say Austin?
No.
Oh. Man, my headphones ain't
That's what
working.
it looked like when you first see the first ones. It was some sketchy ass people, like a girl. She's all skinny, trying to walk on it. So I mean, that's how it started, and everybody just started going crazy on it.
Who said Pops and Shots crate challenge? Tom said that?
Tom Cruise. And no, not that one.
Not that one? Okay. That he's out of his mind. I'm not doing that shit. He can do it.
You look athletic enough to do it.
I'm
did.
good. I'm good. Thank you, though.
Hey, what would you do if Tom Cruise went Tom Cruise mask on y'all? You know how he was all like yelling at. There was that leaked audio.
Like our Tom Cruise yelled at us?
Yeah.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
I would hope y'all would be recording.
just
I would
be
love
laughing.
it. Because you don't hear Tom like raise his voice ever. He's the most calmest guy I've ever met in my life. Nothing pisses him off. Nothing gets to
I
him.
wonder how he is in bed, dude.
Fuck, I don't know.
He's all. He's all.
What really riles him up though, like on your show? Like, what gets him going?
Nothing
What gets him going? Nothing. He's just so chill, monotone. Nothing gets him. Nothing pisses him off. Nothing's funny to him. He doesn't make it.
No. I'm gonna correct you.
What happened?
Fugi. That one time Fugi, he got him hot. He said,
What happened?
he said, man, what was it, dude?
I forgot. What happened?
What was it?
Tom, what did Fugi get on you?
Yeah, about Fugi being the official Spurs correspondent. Because y'all were fucking with him.
The first time that pissed him off.
Yeah.
Because Tom's a diehard Spurs fan, and
Yeah.
Fugi is a diehard, in quotations, Spurs
Yeah.
fan. And we started calling him the official Pops and Shots Spurs correspondent, and Tom did not like that one bit.
Yeah.
The first time. Now Tom's like downplayed it, and every time's like, yeah, it's Fugi. It's Fugi.
Yeah.
He just said, yeah, it's
But
Fugi.
the first time, he was all like, I don't care. He's like, you could be the official correspondent. He's like, I can care less.
Yeah.
I forgot what he said.
He mispronounces all their names, but it's okay. Fuck it. Let him be his correspondent.
Boots on the ground.
Yeah.
Dude, one of the most 2 words I like hearing on Pops and Shots. Fuck Fugi.
Yeah, that was a lot, man. Unfortunately. Did you see the basketball match?
I was gonna say I was watching that and I was like, man, that'd be kind of cool to do a 3-on-3.
So what is that? I saw the video, but I didn't understand.
I didn't understand what was
So,
going on.
as
either.
long-
Fugi Fest.
Yeah, Fugi Fest. Long story short, Fugi is moving to Dallas.
Okay, who's Fugi?
Okay, Fugi's his real name is Refugio Rangel. He graduated class of 06.
Ref.
He well, no, I don't like that's weird shit. You saw that too? It's
What?
Fugi, not Ref. I don't even want to elaborate on that. Anyways, he's also in the class reunion, by the way.
Okay.
Anyways, he decided to challenge one of Tom Cruise's homeboys named Mickey in a basketball match.
Everybody got a fucking nickname.
Yeah, right. I just realized that. How about that?
You gotta protect that identity.
Damn, I didn't realize that till right now. So they wanted to play basketball. They both think they're better than each other, and they both put like $200 on the line.
Really?
But the thing is,
Which has since grown to 400.
now it's
Double or nothing.
yeah, it's down yeah. So long story short, Mickey won first the game of 21. Now they're gonna play again in November.
He won by 1 point, right?
No, he won by like 5 or 6,
Oh,
I
okay.
believe. And now they're gonna play for $400 next game.
And when is this?
Basketball.
Oh, so he went. So
Oh,
he's
wait,
going double or
In
nothing.
like November, right?
It's a Thanksgiving weekend, I want to say,
No.
because that's when he comes down for like his family, like
Yeah.
to visit here.
Is it open to the public?
Of course, yeah.
Wait, where did they play at?
The last game they played at was in somewhere in Kyle. I have no idea where in Kyle.
I was gonna say I
It
didn't.
looked highly secure.
They
with those
they were
little
here,
barriers.
They were here in front of the freshman campus at one point, and I even drove to from Austin to go visit or to go play with them and chill with them. But like I don't know if you remember that Sunday, it was
Yeah,
like a
it
fucking
started-
hurricane
yeah,
came
yeah.
down. So by the time I got to Lockhart, got to my parents' house and drop off my kids so I can go to the game and everything. They said, "Oh, by the way, we came to Kyle because close, there's a roof on top." So I'm like, "Well, fuck, I'm not gonna leave my kids here." So I missed it. I missed it in person. I did see it unfortunately online, but yeah, it's in Kyle.
Okay.
And that's also a shit show, by the way.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, so they're gonna play again in November, so we should have a Fugi Fest 2 episode coming up soonish. Don't expect no like Jordan highlights or
I'm there for the shit talking.
Yeah, they'll be there. Oh, and then after the game, we got like real personal. Like,
Really?
I think like
You're not real personal on your show.
Mickey wanted to like shake his hand. Hey man, it was fun. Like good game. He's like, nah, fuck that shit, man. I ain't fucking shaking your hand. And then like Mickey, for some reason he has a shooting band. I don't know why his shooting band can't fucking shoot.
Mamba mentality.
I see one of them trying to do a hook shot from a 3-pointer.
Oh man, it was wild. He took off the band, like threw it at Fugi's face, like stuff like that.
Oh, they started getting at each other.
Yeah, and that wasn't caught on camera, but I did hear from multiple sources that happened.
So you can go watch the match, Fugi Fest on.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Pops and Shots.
I was just saying, I started watching, I was confused. I didn't know what was going on.
So now we got in November, we got Mickey Mania going on.
Oh, it is Mickey. They changed the name. Now it's Mickey Mania.
Mickey Mania.
Mickey wanted his name in the title.
Hey, I was watching it.
And he also wanted Tanktown Park. Is that where it's gonna happen?
Well, he lives. I think he lives in that area. So he wanted home court advantage.
Hey man, why y'all dissing y'all's Tanktown followers, bro?
I'm not. I love Tanktown.
Y'all almost lost me, bro.
I love Tanktown. You're one of 3. I can't believe we lose you. Damn. 33% of our listeners right here. I like Tanktown. I have nothing against it. Why would I hate Tanktown? But yeah, some of the guys were like dissing Tanktown. Like, I'm not gonna go play in the fucking hood. Like, relax, dude.
It's not even the hood.
I know it's not. I know it's.
So where did they want to go?
It's Lockhart, Texas. Calm down.
They wanted you to go 3 blocks.
Yeah,
south.
go to the fucking freshman campus, 3 blocks. Hey, because it's safe over there.
Because it's
There's
across
a
the railroad
fence.
tracks.
I think-
The railroad tracks. It's on the other side. We're
And if
good.
I'm not mistaken, I think you can actually
Stop
see each
fucking
other's courts
I-90.
from each other. Right? You can see the courts from each other.
Hey,
Like,
Tom said skip the first 40 minutes to see them start scoring.
that's true. Too. That is true. It took him a while to warm up.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I was watching it. I was confused. At first, I was like, okay, they're playing 21 or something. Then I thought they were playing horse.
That's what I thought. I thought it was horse.
It was bad all around, and I feel really bad for Fugi. Fugi drove down from Dallas to pay him $200, and then drove back up afterwards.
Damn.
Are you sure? Why did he Venmo him?
Cashapp, Venmo.
Well, he had to play him.
Yeah, he had a plan.
Oh.
No. He drove from Dallas,
I see what you're
played
saying.
For the game.
lost 200, then drove back.
Pissed off. And he drove back pissed off.
Fugi was
I
like
think
this when he was driving. He was like,
I think Fugi's gonna come out swinging his next match because I heard him. I talked to him on one of our episodes. I forgot the episode's called. He seems like he's like, I'm really gonna get into shape. Me and my wife were talking about this. I'm gonna basically I'm gonna come back and kill it.
he seems motivated.
I'm dieting. I'm getting into shape. I'm gonna shoot around. I'm taking this very seriously. This is very Jake Paulish, right?
And,
Now I think about it.
and it's 2 weeks
Yeah,
later.
I mean,
No, it's in November.
no. I'm talking about. He started saying this 2 weeks later.
No, it was like
no.
a week.
It was like so the game was Sunday. He said it's like on a Tuesday or Wednesday.
Oh,
It's about 2 or 3 days afterwards.
Jake Polish, it's probably about a couple million viewers, couple million in the bank account.
Yeah.
I like
and
how
a couple sponsorships.
yeah, and yeah, probably about 100-pound difference also. Hey, I like how he told. Well, he didn't know Mickey was there. Like Mickey was in person, right? When
that was a little hoish of
when y'all
us.
had, yeah, I was.
And I
I
admit
wouldn't
that.
say that, but I was like,
I'll say it. I admit it.
it's just because I was hoping for a confrontation, but he was all like, "Oh, trust me." He's like, "My bank account is looking fine, fellas. You should hit the no chance." That's what you got.
After Fugi got the phone and Mickey was talking, it did cross my mind thinking like, I should have warned Fugi that he was next to us. That's kind of. I do admit that's kind of hoish. And I do apologize to Fugi for that. He made for cool content though. I'll say that.
Yeah, it was good, man.
He made for really cool content. But and me and Fugi talked it out. Since then,
And
We're
Tom
very cool.
says next time maybe I'll pay Fugi to keep his shirt on.
I'm not opposed to that either. Yeah. I actually during the game I actually told Fugi, I'll add $20 to the pot if you put
Oh,
your
I
shirt
remember
back on.
seeing that on there.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't understand the point of him taking his shirt off.
I don't either because it wasn't a hot day. It was raining.
It was restricting him, bro. He was trying to get some movement going or something.
I didn't understand it either. And I'm not trying to talk shit about Fugi. I'm really not. But it was like a rainy, breezy day. So it's not hot out there. This isn't a goddamn 105 degree temperature.
Yeah,
It was like 75. It was actually really nice temperature wise.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why the shirt came off.
I didn't stick around that long to find out.
I don't blame you. I don't blame
Was
you
he
a
like
bit.
Fugi's a big body?
A little bit, yeah. To say to be
Be
polite.
kind. Yeah.
Tell you like this, he don't
It's a
spend.
public service announcement. Big bodies. Let's keep it on.
Tell you like this, he don't spend 5 minutes at the dinner table.
But you know what? He's coming back. He's got fire underneath him. He's gonna
There
come
you
back.
go.
He's gonna get in the
That's
shape.
good.
In November, we're gonna see a new Fugi, or maybe not new, but he'll be different.
So that's where we laid the side bet on Fugi, is what you're saying.
Oh
Reinvented.
God,
I'm about that action. I'm about that side bet action.
What do you?
Damn.
You want to bet Mickey and I bet Fugi?
What's the stake?
You gotta let him.
50?
Let's let Paul watch the full
How
version.
about that? Yeah, that's a good idea. How about that?
No, I'm gonna go blind. I'll take
hell.
$50.
You got Fugi? No, I want a Fugi
Oh,
because he's a loser. I want to get the
I
underdog.
want the underdog.
Oh damn, I want the underdog.
Dude, I bet.
We'll talk about
I'm betting. If I'm betting, I'm betting Mickey.
You want Mickey?
Yeah. Well, I don't want him, but I'll bet on him.
He's like, if I have to.
I'll put money on Fugi. Not like a lot. I'll put money on Fugi.
I'll take that action if you willing.
All right.
All right.
50 bucks.
50 or 20?
No,
We can do money or stipulation.
Yeah,
Whatever
yeah.
you want.
chops.
Damn.
Hold on, let me back up. There was a episode I did a long time ago that I had to dick ride the Green Bay Packers all episode. Remember that?
What'd you say?
Yeah, you heard it right.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it again.
Sounded like he liked it.
No. Maybe you got it for the Texans, maybe.
Felt good, right? Talking about a winning team for
It
once.
didn't feel bad. I'll say that much.
Come to the dark side.
I felt like it was very much unknown territory because of,
If you're gonna talk about a winning team, you might as well take up Tampa Bay. They're the real winners.
I like Tampa Bay. I like them a lot. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm just kidding.
Cut that out.
They cut the mic off.
Yeah.
I like Tampa
I'll
Bay.
just turn it all off.
Yeah.
Oh, we can figure something out, but I got Fugi next fight or next fight.
That's what they need to do.
the third
That's what they
Okay,
need to
that's
do.
the
That's
third
what
one.
they do.
The gloves come off on the third
Would
one.
you be surprised? Say Mickey beats Fugi again, and then Fugi's like, "Fuck this, let's just fight." Trip or
man.
nothing. Trip or nothing.
Oh yeah, I would love it. I would love it, man.
Pay-per-view February 2022.
Exclusively
Damn.
on
We gotta do
Shredder.
like
Exclusively.
we gotta do
Find another promotion.
we gotta do like weigh-ins, face-off, interviews. We gotta do everything if it's really
That
a
would,
box.
that would be fun, dude.
That'd be cool.
I'm sure through time we could talk him into it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we could talk him into it. It's gonna be
Yeah.
a while, but I'm sure he'll box one day.
Did you see? I don't know if you saw our last episode where we were at the lounge and
I
we
did
had,
with Elijah.
Elijah.
AWR.
Rosario. Did you see him chop me?
I did not see it, but I heard it. So the next day at work, I listened to it with my headphones on while I'm working, and
Yeah.
I heard the chop, but I didn't
Yeah.
see the actual.
Man,
Yeah.
hey,
visual
he
of
was
it.
red from arm to arm.
Who chopped you, Elijah or?
Rosario.
Oh, him.
Alberto Del Frito.
That's his wrestling name.
That's his
Yeah.
wrestling.
Oh,
name.
okay.
No cheap
That's his
chips.
gimmick.
No
Huh?
cheap chips.
No cheap chips. Oh shit! I think it's really cool for Elijah to be wrestling. No lie, I think it's super fucking
Yeah.
dope, man.
Yeah.
I saw his match he had on YouTube
Yeah.
for a green rookie. He sold very well.
Yeah. And
Very
then
well.
I'm a freaking flyer over there at the lounge, so I talked to him.
are you?
I talked.
He's almost got a plaque.
Oh no shit!
He's
You
working on one.
your jersey in the
plaques over
rafters
there.
or what?
It's a microphone.
Your
Yeah.
microphone's in the rafters.
Yeah.
nice.
No, it's my tab waiting for me to pay it. But no, he like enjoys it too. Like when he talks to me about it, he's
Yeah.
like really like excited and enthusiastic about it and stuff. You know,
I'm
So-
happy for him, man. I'm really
Yeah,
excited
fuck
for
yeah,
him,
man.
and I can't. Wait. I haven't been out there yet. Tom and Gabriel have, but I do want to see an can't talk AWR match or event somewhat soon. I know they travel often, like Lockhart,
Yeah,
San Marcos,
yeah.
San Antonio, Kyle.
They were
not
ju-
Kyle, not Kyle.
They were just in San Marcos this past weekend.
Sean Patrick's.
Yeah, I couldn't make it. Their next one is Come and Take It in
Live.
Austin.
That's on Riverside.
I'm thinking I'm gonna wait
Yeah.
till they hit up El Rey here. And go
Yeah, I
there.
do want to go to one of their things. So hopefully sooner than later.
Yeah.
I need to check their schedule or their calendar. They come in September. I want to say the Lockhart.
Probably.
I think. But I do want to go. I'm actually really excited and really proud of Elijah for doing that shit. That's not easy.
Yeah.
It's definitely not. I know it's gonna be controversial. It's definitely not fake.
Coco Loco
That's his name, right?
from the Fofo.
Coco Logo from the Fofo.
Yeah.
All right,
Coco
cool.
Loco, yeah.
Hell yeah.
What's his gimmick exactly? Do you know?
He's from the Fofo.
That's it.
He's
Oh.
from Tanktown. Nah,
So he
I'm
lives.
just
So he
kidding.
lives the gimmick. Oh, okay.
He
Nice.
is the gimmick.
He is the
Yeah.
gimmick. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, well, I mean, both of them, they were kind of like, you know, if I would ask them stuff pertaining to the show, they were like, well, you just got to come out and find out.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's cool.
Yeah, when you asked about it, he was like, "Well, come and check it out."
Yeah, which
Come check
made
it
me
out.
want to, you know, but I just couldn't make it out Saturday, you know.
that's dope, man.
Drink specials at the lounge were too much, but, you know.
Yeah, I know how it goes.
Yeah, man, so we've definitely gone over.
So y'all haven't decided chops, money. What are y'all doing?
Well, if
question.
it's money, how much would you start off the negotiation at?
50.
Okay, I can do that. That's easy. I can do that.
Okay.
You got Mickey.
So I thought it was.
Oh wait.
Yeah, it's a triangle.
Oh, okay. Just 3-way.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say that, but since you did.
Triple threat.
Scissoring or
So I really feel like I believe in Foogie. His little.
I don't know why. Oh,
I
know what it
believe
is.
his
I know what it
speech.
is.
What?
Yeah, he got you with the speech, dude.
I believed him. He really was affected, and he actually had like a one-on-one talk with his wife about like, I can't believe I drove this far and spent $200 on our, out of our budget. We just moved to Dallas. I'm throwing money away.
Yeah,
That's what's so
according to him, though, he's over there, Conor McGregor, living it up.
I don't want to get into that.
My finances are. His exact words are. Trust me, there's not a what I forgot what he said. There's no worries in my finances.
Damn.
I was like, dude, okay. And then he goes, meanwhile, Mickey over here showed up broke to the fucking. And I'm like, dude, he just like, I just imagine him like spitting on him. You fucking peasant.
Yeah, it's getting really personal nowadays. At first, it was a joke. Like y'all two play basketball for money. It was a joke at one point. And fast forward to 2 months, and they actually really hate each other.
Oh shoot!
Might be our fault.
There's some like real like beef.
Now there is, I think. Yeah, now that's our fault.
We thought
y'all pushed him.
We thought it'd be funny. Turn the mic on, let them talk shit. It'd be funny. Then fast forward 2 months, and they they actually hate each other for real. Like damn.
So Mickey's,
how did they know each other before?
Mickey's local, right?
Mutual friend. Mickey was introduced to all of us through Big Tom. They're coworkers at HEB.
Okay.
And Foogie's our childhood friend from we know him since like kindergarten through 12.
All right.
So just mutual friends. Yeah.
Might have to get Foogie or Mickey on over here, and then we can set up Foogie on a little call.
That can be arranged very easily.
Yeah.
Just let me know whenever you want, and we can arrange that easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
There
I
you
want
go.
to take part in the promotion. Well, I mean, you guys mentioned, maybe we can help. We could do a little collab broadcast.
Yeah, Tom. I don't know what Tom's talking about. I'm not opposed to anything, of course, but
Yeah.
Tom wants to do some kind of video with y'all's nice, fancy equipment.
Yeah.
Very nice equipment, by the way.
And then apparently there was gonna be somebody blowing me or something.
I can't confirm or deny that.
Somebody said,
Is the camera still on?
Somebody said, "Suck them up." Then
Is the light blue?
I did.
Hey, the
I
light's
did. I
blue,
said
so-
that. Well, yeah, I was just joking. I'm not doing shit. But yeah, you might want to talk to Tom about that. Okay, I'll leave it at that. That was Tom's idea, so
Cool,
Tom
man.
can negotiate with
Hey,
you.
Tom said that could be easily arranged. I'm not sure what he's talking about, but something's gonna get arranged.
Well, I ain't doing shit. Tom and Gabriel.
Oh, he said Gabriel volunteered.
Yeah, I can confirm that. Yeah, that sounds about right.
I can see Gabriel
Good
like
looking
that.
out, Tom. You're right.
Hey, you remember in high school, Gabriel? He used to wear that Rockets jersey.
T-Mac.
Yeah, and
Number one.
He used to always wear like this. He used to like comb his hair back.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I do remember that. There was it was a white T-Mac jersey. Yeah, I do remember that. That was his favorite player back
See
in the day.
Gabriel on his knees.
I think he had T-Mac shoes also.
He probably did.
I think he had T-Mac shoes, if I'm not mistaken.
Damn.
That's fucked up.
You don't have that haircut no more,
Saw
really.
T-Mac.
Now I think about it, right? He doesn't really have that haircut no more.
Hey, Tom said he don't even have to get down. He can do it while he's standing.
Oh, been over.
Damn, Tom's on fire tonight.
Yeah,
Ain't
Tom,
gonna lie.
yeah. Hey, Tom's got something on his
Shout
mind.
out Tom Cruise.
I wonder how that birthday dinner was tonight. Tom had a few too much to drink tonight, man. I like it though. I like it.
He can do it standing.
Poor Gabriel.
He knows personally. God
Poor
damn.
Gabriel.
All right, guys. Well, let's go ahead and bring this on home.
sir.
Anything else, Paul or Jason?
I got nothing right now.
Badass.
For the 4 of y'all out there supporting Pops and Shots, thank you very much. Please continue to do it. Let's get to 5 listeners.
Yeah.
I'm just playing. But yeah, thank you very much for letting me on the show.
Yeah, for sure,
This
man.
is dope as fuck.
Always a good time. I was looking
I'm
forward
sorry
to it.
I'm sorry I'm a little late today.
No worries.
But
man.
like going forward, I'll be better on time if I'm invited.
Yeah. Maybe we can get some other members on here.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
At least maybe Tom. Tom, I want to hear him talk shit.
Tom can be easily arranged. Gabriel's the wild card now, ironically. Yeah.
Apparently. Paul, what's going on, Paul? You're on vacation.
Hey, he's riding the wave. Look at him.
I'm on a wave. I am the wave. Hey man, we're gonna get y'all some film equipment, some cameras.
Yeah, I've been talking about that for about a while now. The answer is money.
Okay.
I'm good on my end. Not to be
Oh,
foogie.
here we go. Here we go.
Not to be foogie. Not to be foogie. I'm good on my end.
All right.
And it's still in the negotiation status.
All right.
And I'll leave it at that on camera.
Cool.
Cause I see that blue light looking at me. So
Yeah, the blue light will turn off here.
yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that on camera.
All right. So everybody watch Pops and Shots.
Thank you.
Pops and Shots podcast.
Paul
on
Rodriguez
thank
show.
you.
Facebook. Yeah.
Don't watch my show. My show is stupid. It's
Paul Rodriguez show.
Hey, come on, man! I put a lot of work into your shit.
Yes,
Yeah,
you did.
James is hard
that's how
working on there.
stupid It is.
Oh damn!
It's so stupid. It's dude. This you should have seen this guy yesterday. Like working the board and working the system, getting like 3 screens.
Dang, he was killing it.
Dude, he was fucking phenomenal.
How much you paying this guy?
Enough.
Yeah, nice, man.
Hey, he's Foogie. I'm Mickey.
Oh wow. Jesus. Sadly, I got that.
All right, guys. All right, well, this has been episode 143 of the Dark Side of the Mic. Thank you to Jason Delgado of Pops and Shots
Thank
podcast.
y'all, yes.
Go check out Pops and Shots on Facebook. Are y'all on YouTube?
Nope.
Nope. Spotify and
Every streaming platform.
Paul Rodriguez of the Paul Rodriguez Show. Go check him out on Spotify and YouTube. Subscribe, like. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube if you haven't already and all of that stuff. We'll be back next week with some more stuff for y'all. We've been like 3 or 4 weeks straight with the guests, so we're looking to keep it up next week.
Let's keep it moving.
Again, my name is James, and we'll see you back here again next week, guys.
Later.